the big news with Kingdom Hearts is that they've included
Toy Story.
Toy Story as one of their playable areas or one of the mission structure, that game.
One of the worlds, however it works.
However it works. It's been a long time since I've played Kingdom Hearts. Probably not since...
They have an HD remake out that you can play, right?
They do, and I considered that. However, there's just so many other games going on right now.
Yeah, that's true.
I really want to go backwards with it.
I mean, that's what we're doing with Final Fantasy XII. There'd be nothing wrong with it, but you know, the time aspect.
Especially since we're pulling into, like, we're rolling out of summer and we're rolling into fall, which is when a lot of new games come in. Just kind of snowball all the way into the holiday season, and then it's like, well, how do you keep up with everything? So if I'm going to get it, I need to get it now. But I'm playing Final Fantasy XII. That's taking up all my time.
And it's going to take up a lot more time, too.
It's going to take up a lot more than more, too. Because, holy cow, that game.
So, the, whatchamacallit? The thing that we're going to do with Tom for a week kicks in on the 23rd. So, actually, Jason and I will not actually be partaking in the 4 days head start on Fortnite because we will be indisposed. I need to ask
you about that outside the stream because I have no idea what's going on with regards to that.
Okay. As far as I know, it's like New Braunfels, and we're going to be like eating barbecue on the river for 4 days, and there's something about a treehouse. Yeah.
Well,
I said,
depending if I have vacation when I am able to start a new job.
All right.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
We shall see. Because I didn't receive any of those messages. I got garbled, broken 404 messages on my phone whenever I tried to download those messages. So I have no idea what y'all talked about. I'll get into that later.
All right. We didn't talk about much.
Okay. Anyways, you can your
Kingdom Hearts.
Topic.
Yeah.
Wait, what now?
Kingdom
I
Hearts?
done interrupted her thought process.
Something about Kingdom Hearts?
Yes, Kingdom Hearts. So the thing that I really enjoy the most about this crazy, near incomprehensible story that they have is that it is so complex and spread across so many games that it makes perfect sense that Toy Story is something that can be added into it.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like open and kind of nebulous, but at the same time, go ahead, add it in, give more gameplay to it, give more reason for you to like combine Square and Disney.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
Well, while they're also doing that is they got cranked the handle hard on that money-making machine. Money falling everywhere.
That's about the only thing that I ever see about Kingdom Hearts is like, oh, we want to horn in on the video game market. Let's throw all of our IP into one series and see what happens.
And cram it into one sci-fi plot that just includes everybody.
And then they put on their fake furry Mickey head and roll around in their cash. Yes! Yes!
Thank you, Walt.
Well, it's working for them.
Oh my god. I cannot condone Kingdom Heartsitude, but more power to you if you do. I find the whole thing, to be honest, kind of repugnant, but if that's what you enjoy, then that's what you enjoy. I'm not going to judge too much.
Oh,
too much. Judge-o-meter will be dialed back.
Yeah.
Thank you for dialing back the judge-o-meter.
Yeah,
As a
no problem.
person myself, I understand how difficult it is. I'm living a judgment-free lifestyle right now.
I imagine that would be really hard.
That is. It is so hard.
Yeah, that's gotta be one of the hardest things ever. You should just let go and just let the judge train roll.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just waiting for it. Like I'm just waiting for that perfect day when like these last 3 years of not judging people is just gonna roll out.
When
Dude, the perfect storm. This one person's gonna cut in front of you in line in a deli or something, and your eye is gonna twitch, and it's gonna flow forth.
That's what we call holding back the dam, and it's going to crack. And when it cracks, it's not gonna leak or seep or weep. She's blowing open.
Yep.
The floodgates are on full.
It's good to have the whole crew back.
Yes, indeed. So there's another bit of gaming news. Of course, that you mentioned to me the other day. Logitech buying, what's company now?
What are we referring to?
Logitech's acquisition of the
Oh,
gaming...
Astro. Yeah.
I didn't know what that was about.
Yeah,
Explain.
Logitech, the like hardware company, the computer hardware company, is acquiring Astro, the gaming peripheral company.
Oh.
So like Astros are like it's a big deal if you have Astro headphones because they're supposed to be really good and they're like overpriced and expensive. And Logitech has always made like good, strong, standard, middle of the road gaming equipment that nobody really takes seriously because it's not like Razer or Astro. But now they just own Astro, so it's no big deal.
It just is.
Yeah.
So they're breaking into that market and being able to charge maybe the same, if not a wee bit more.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just kept Astro as a brand and just horned in on the profits. That'd be perfectly fine.
A lot of times you destroy a company whenever you start trying to make it like you.
Yeah.
And so by leaving it alone, they can just let the money wheel keep going. But if it starts doing bad, then they'll have incentive to start changing it over to their format and, just general operations.
Yeah, that's why Star Wars isn't Nebula battles.
That's why smart companies, when they purchase other companies, they don't touch them.
Well,
unless they're doing bad. And then they can integrate their assets.
They do that under the hood. They just keep that like outward-facing stuff.
Yeah, the facade.
Yeah.
You gotta let people think, oh, okay, it's not been tampered with. It's okay. It's fine. It's like I used. If familiarity is still there.
So, y'all, I'm stuck on Final Fantasy XII. I'm stuck because I don't know where to go.
Dude, it's so easy to get stuck in that game.
You two are experts, so I want to ask y'all something. So I just got to Galmore Jungle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I got Larsa back in my group, and then we have to go to some mines somewhere that are south of Osmone Plains. Only I can't find the area. And I don't...
I think I know what you're talking about. Are you in like a forest type area? Because me and Tom literally spent like 2 hours trying to find this place.
Yeah.
Okay, so... hold on a second. I'm thinking way back. Like, on the memory reel, I'm having to wind it tight here. So,
all right.
Forgive me if it's not as accurate as I think it is.
All right.
So, thinking back, there's... I just got assassinated. So, the entrance is in a low spot that has like a cave-like entrance.
It's not.
And it's not very obvious. It's out of the way, and then you'll go into it through the
caves.
Yes, I think. So, okay,
I walked through there, and there were like a whole bunch of high-level enemies that I'm not like good to fight yet.
Well,
really.
The problem with where you're trying to go is that, if history serves me right, you get there through only one means, and after you go through there and level up some more, you gain the other entrances, or you're able to go to those areas of other entrances. So it is going to be tricky to find the very first entrance, but then once you're rolling in there and you're upgrading and doing all that jazz, then it's okay.
All right. Well, there's more to explore in Gulmore Jungle, and I can also go through Zertanon Caves. I guess I'm gonna look through Gulmore.
Pretty sure you get there through the caves. Does it have tracks in there? In the quote-unquote cave area?
I only went in there once, and they're like green tentacle horses things.
That does not ring a bell.
Okay.
That is not. I don't think you should.
Because all of those guys are like level 38, and I'm level 25.
No. Yeah. So, well, okay. So I think the place you want to go, the enemies are those skeletons that are level 30.
Okay.
Or 29ish, 32ish.
I'm around that level, so it wouldn't.
Then that's okay. I gotta tell you something. The one thing I can guarantee you I remember from Final Fantasy XII is when you get to the area where you're fighting, you know, a bunch of bone people in that sort of, they call it a dungeon, but you actually cross some bridges with like open air, so it doesn't feel super dungeony. But
yeah.
Anyways, when you get to that area and you're fighting nothing but a bunch of skeleton guys, stay there and grind for a really long time.
I can do that.
Oh my word. Okay, not only is it good for purposes of
like loot,
you know, experience, but loot, and I think it was the sturdy bone item, I think is the what you get. You use tons of that stuff to upgrade weapons.
Okay.
Like, you will use hundreds to upgrade weapons. Like, I mean, I'm talking about over the course of your entire Final Fantasy gameplay. You'll use.
Sweet. To get more materials. Wow. Are they?
It's tough, right? You got to really actually fight the enemies, you know, at a very difficult level.
Are they?
But then it gets easy, and then you're steamrolling, and your experience points are pouring in, and you have items out your ears.
Oh look who's online. Thomas.
Yeah.
Are they like all the same type of enemy? Can I like rack up that chain?
Okay, so there are two for sure. There's the basic ones, and then there's like a leader one that pops out every once in a while. And I think there is a third enemy, but that's only if you get towards the fringes of the level.
Okay. I'm killing curls right now.
Have you gone to the village, Fran's village yet?
Yes, that's like the last thing that I did.
Okay, so you're gonna have to go back to the Ozamon Plains.
Yeah.
And there's something about Chocobo.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna look this up.
Because it says, oh yeah, it's south of Ozamon Plains, but there's no real way to like get to where the mine entrance is. It's really weird.
I think you have to. I feel like you have to either ride a chocobo. Hold on, I'm actually looking this up for you.
I have access to that from Jahara.
Ooh, that rings a bell, Jahara. I had to go through there several times for stuff.
Okay. All through the Goldmoor jungle back to the Ozamon Plains. At the Sunlit Path, give a potion to the fallen soldier.
Yeah.
Talk to him again to be given a chocobo. In the next area, move forward a little bit, and cut left as soon as you get your chance. You'll see some chocobo footprints, like Arcadius mentioned on the ground.
I have seen those.
And it's an area only traversable via chocobo. You'll now be in the shred, leading into the Hain Mine.
Okay. So you just kind of go around that gap. Okay.
Yep. But you have to be on chocobo.
And that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. Look who purchased the game. I'm gonna have to get this little motherfucker into this party. Yeah. He's a fucking dictionary, alright?
Until it comes to this game, just let him start talking about it, and it will become obvious within moments.
You know those like lifeless WoW guys that know every single thing about WoW? That's him with this game. It's like, You have to stack thunder armor to get through this area, and then you use the shroud of the cat to dig.
And don't forget to get the Lance of Ignis before you go fight this guy.
I almost spit my tea out onto my TV. Alright. So there are two places that I know for sure where you can get around the chocobo places. Hi guys! Alright, I am now... Holy fuck!
Holy crap, my mic just went nuts.
Yeah. It's because the silent man is here.
Well, understood that reference. Ah, God, my ears!
Good Lord,
make that stop! Tom, hooking your mic correct. Jesus.
Whee! Okay.
Man, has it been that long since he's played?
I don't know, dude.
How to microphone.
I spoke with him once through PlayStation, and that's it. But he's around here somewhere.
Now I mean... Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dude,
is he screaming or is that his mic?
Dude,
it kind of sounds like his voice.
That's absolutely his mic.
Okay.
Check the little thing. Make sure that you're not muted, bro. God damn it!
It sounds like him when he screams. Oh my goodness!
Jesus!
There's so much truth happening in that sound.
He's here, kind of.
Can you speak clear sentences? Oh, you!
Oh, goddamn!
Sorry, it's not.
He can hit that pitch.
Oh my god, I gotta turn the fan. It's getting hot in here.
Deep breath, guys. It's been a long time since you guys have had a giggle fit. I
Yeah?
love it. I live for it. Thank you, Tom.
Well, you know.
He's not in that. He's supposed to screech a little more.
Yeah.
I can't even hit it. He
That's
can.
pretty close. That's pretty close. All right,
I know.
so
I was about 3 notes off.
I'm in Hen Mines. Is that where the skeleton place is? Whee!
That rings a bell. Yes. Is it It's not necessarily dark, but does it have white stone column supports, and the rest is like black rock?
Yeah.
Or gray, really dark gray.
I mean,
yeah, you're in the
right
right
now.
spot.
I'm just fighting seekers, but
Hold on a minute. You're streaming this thing, so
I am.
let me
yeah, you could
let me
just
switch over real quick.
take a look at it.
Let me just leave this game because I don't care.
Are you gonna watch the stream?
Well, I'm gonna verify where you're at because remember photo memory here. So if I
Yeah, that's true.
if I recognize what I see, you're definitely gonna be because there's a spot where there's like a bridge section that I told you about.
Yeah.
And the bridge is like about 1, 2, I think it's 2 or 3 tied bridges together with like a larger center place. And, and when you cross this bridge, there's tons of skeletons.
Okay.
And all you have to do is get to the end, turn around, and go back, and they all respawn.
All right.
And
That
you
place-
can just go back and forth across this bridge.
That place
and-
sounds like Bujerba in the mines, and I did that for a really, really long time.
You fought skeleton guys?
Yeah.
Then that might be the place.
I think, but I think that in the cane mines, there's also a skeleton chain that you can
Yeah.
do too.
And I think I
Kinda,
very
I'm
quietly
trying to
just
remember.
heard Tom. Or am I... Tom,
I don't know, I didn't hear
scream!
squat. For now, you can scream just to make sure we can get you.
Yeah.
Nope, I got nothing. No, there's more feedback.
Wow, it's like pulsing now. What the fuck?
Sounds like an alarm.
Well, we're advancing. He's gone from straight to pulse, so you're getting there. At this pace, you'll be able to talk to us by about midnight.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So stupid. Alright, so if we started a DerNami page, I need to go subscribe to that page.
Yes, you do.
Where is DerNami Gaming? We're live now.
We are live now.
Boom!
As far as I know, there are a couple of people actually watching the stream also, which is interesting.
Okay.
Either that or my PlayStation is lying to me, which is a strong possibility.
This place. Okay. You are not quite in the area that I remember where you can get, you know, bukus of stuff. Yeah.
Right now, I'm rocking top of the line stuff right now.
Yeah.
Tom agrees.
Yeah. A nice screech of agreement. If I play this game, though, I definitely need to go find a good online guidebook, because I don't want to screw up that beginning portion where you can get the, was it the lance of whatever, the strongest weapon in the game? I forgot. Yeah, the Zodiac Spear.
It's next to Old Dallin, and then there's another one that's like in
there's
another
like a chest you're not supposed to open, and then
but
otherwise you screw it up.
I've thrown caution to the wind and am now opening everything, because I'm pretty damn sure that I have already accidentally opened one.
Well, if you already think you accidentally opened it, then just open stuff and don't care, because we screwed it up way at the beginning, and I don't know why they do that. They got a sick, twisted sense of, I don't know how they play this game, but
here's the thing: in the International Zodiac Job Age initial release, they actually removed that mechanic. I went and looked it up.
Really?
Oh.
Yes, I went and looked it up. So apparently they've removed that mechanic, and to get the Zodiac, you can get the Zodiac Sphere in 2 ways now. One is
finally.
One is through a random chest. I'm blanking on the name.
Okay, so they added a second way though, because beforehand it was just the chest, and if you missed it, SOL, you know, too bad.
It's no longer. I don't think it's in the Necro Hall of Nabudis anymore. It's in another location, but it has a percentage chance, a low percentage chance to spawn this chest. And if you find this chest, it will have the Zodiac Sphere. Or you can complete certain hunting, hunting,
like bounties.
Quests, yeah, bounties, and then you can.
See, now that's doable. I'd be down to fight some ridiculous bounties to get it, but
I'll just crush the competition. But thank you for looking that up. I would have been worried otherwise.
Yeah, I will actually, before the end of the stream, I'll go back and look at the page I was researching just to put the correct information out there. I'm too selfish to do it right now because I'm kind of busy.
Sure.
But I will do it.
We understand.
Dude, Bosch. The tankiest tank that ever tanked. What was the rabbit's name? Was it Fan? Or
Fran?
Fran. Dude, Fran. She knows what's up. She's got you covered.
Absolutely. And better yet, she does not have herself covered, which makes me happy.
So it seems we've won on 2 fronts today. Yeah, watching this game being played is bringing back all the memories.
I hope it's not like PTSD memories.
No. Like, this game does not cause PTSD. None whatsoever.
I'm
It can be frustrating
I'm fairly
at times.
certain
There are
it can.
definitely some hard parts. There's definitely some hard parts I remember, but it wasn't like, dear God, my life is cracked and shattered. I can never like game again. Although some people might have felt that way.
Never gonna game again.
But they just will have to get good.
Oh, yeah.
So, has
Yeah,
Tom
he-
given up? Is he just
I don't
quietly
know.
listening in now?
I don't know, is there some... He's not... I guess, Tom, if you're still here, if you can talk in the chat, but
Yeah.
I don't, I guess we could try troubleshooting this through the chat, since he is a relatively new PlayStation gamer. I'm pretty sure you've got a setting there that turned off your mic,
Oop, knew it.
or something.
There is a little mute toggle switch.
Yeah. You might have to untoggle that mute, and then also change your mic settings so it's not on maximum to give you maximum feedback, which is probably causing your high-pitched scream.
That's definitely what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Squeak!
Switch to night mode? What is night mode?
Oh, it just turns everything dark. So there's not like a giant light on your face if you're watching it in the dark.
Oh, it didn't do anything on my screen. Yeah, it's not this cave for sure.
Blah.
To get to the place that I'm thinking of.
I don't even know where I'm going. Just wandering around
Just keep
killing
going.
stuff. I
That's
found
the thing about this
Bone
game.
Crusher. What is Bone Crusher?
Is it
Is it
I don't remember
equipment?
that being a very good weapon. Is it an item or a weapon?
Bronze
That's how long it's
Maze.
been.
Gaia, Beetlejuice, Demon's Bane. Ugh, Demon's Bane.
Ah, Fran, my favorite. Wow, the remaster looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
Like,
and
that's crisp.
Arcadius, you may have missed this part. They've actually changed the license board, so
Yeah.
it's not spread out, and you can go across and get everything. They've
Here,
created the
let
actual
me
job system.
let me
Wait,
show
wait.
you.
What?
I'm going to bring it up on
Okay.
the stream, so take a look. Wow, I have a lot to spend. Good. I have like 550 each.
Dude, this board was like one of my favorite things. It's like, ooh, what do I unlock today? What new goodies will I have?
So you choose a job, like
Yeah.
right off the gate, and then you fill out that board. And partway through, you can spend a little bit to unlock a second job that you can also fill out.
Oh, so the board can be filled out in simultaneous locations rather than like
Yeah.
one spot to next to each other?
As far as I know, though, it's just two places, like 2 jobs each.
I remember there being a lot more board than this.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
they
because
worked it around.
They broke the board. They broke the board up, and so now there's 12 different jobs instead of one board. where you
Yeah.
kinda customize yourself.
Oh, that's right, because I remember there were locations on the board, for each character and their respective stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ah, okay. I'm okay with this.
118. What is this? Sight unseen.
Oh man, I like that. Man,
Only
y'all are making
available
me
when
really.
blinded. Shell shield.
Y'all are
There's
making
that thing.
y'all are making my purchase finger itchy and twitchy.
You bought
I'm just
so
saying.
much today already.
I did. I bought like 3 pre-orders and something else. The Fortress game.
Fortnite.
But oh my goodness. But I could buy this and play it now.
You could, if you really wanted to.
Cause I'm kind of done with Titanfall 2. It's kind of entertaining, but I'm not going to platinum that game because it's not worth it.
I worked on the one trophy that was like, finish the thing, finish the...
Top 3.
Yeah, and that drove me
It's-
absolutely insane. I'm not gonna do that.
I beat Anderson's on that and then I quit.
Yeah.
And then went back to doing some others. There's just a couple of them in there that I know I could find how to do, but they'd be so annoying to get, and I'm just not in the mood for that.
Yeah.
Not in the mood whatsoever.
Unlock
But
ribbon,
this game.
whatever that is.
This game. I'm hesitant because
Oh, baby!
oh baby, oh baby.
Throwback!
Like, this is just another one of them rabbit holes, just like it was for 15. And if I do
Yep.
it, it's gonna be all or nothing.
Well, real quick, while we're here and talking about all or nothing, Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Sphere. This is how you get it now, or one of the ways you get it now. You can purchase it from the Hunt Club, which you unlock once you reach the Fawn Coast. So that's
Okay.
a little bit further into the game.
That's
than
a
you
ways
are.
off.
Yeah, that's ways off. But once you do that, you have to complete 30 rare monsters across the world.
Okay.
Once you defeat them, you'll need to speak to the Hunt Club Masters, and then you can have the Zodiac Sphere as...
That's so easy! Oh my god! That would have been so easy back when me and Tom were trying to get it. Oh my goodness. That, wow. Yeah.
Poing.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, just you need to trade these trophies once you kill these monsters. You need to trade those trophies into the shop proprietors. However, you have to keep all trophies, so you can't buy anything else in the store.
Okay.
Oh.
Very well then. So it
Alrighty.
must be!
It shall be
way to do it
done.
in the chat, but I can't find that one real quick.
Oh my gosh, y'all are... Man.
So,
Well,
yeah,
oh, man.
in case anyone is watching and like losing their mind over what I'm doing to this license board, here is my plan. I'm gonna grind and get points and spend it all and max everything. It doesn't matter
yeah,
what I'm
it's
getting
happening.
when. It's all just getting dumped in.
That's how you do it. That's just
Yeah.
how it works.
It's like willy-nilly,
Every
I'm buying
tile-
this, I'm buying this, I'm buying this, I'm buying this, I'm buying this,
Every
I'm out,
tile.
time to grind again. That's what happens.
How many hours have you played so far?
About 15.
Ooh.
So I'm
yeah, I
like,
could catch up.
I'm
Yeah,
bouncing
okay.
off the surface right now of this game. I know I am.
Oh man.
Whew. Yeah, you can totally catch up if you wanted. Then again,
Yes, I could.
Final Fantasy is not a race.
Oh no, it's not. But it's kind of helpful to be
Oh.
somewhere in the near same area.
By the way, they have added a fast forward feature so that you can either double or quadruple the speed of gameplay. So you can set macros and then just run around and grind at quadruple speed, which means...
Wait, you mean you don't have to run at that slow, sluggish speed?
No, okay, look, I just turned it off, so it'll take a little while for the stream to catch up. But this is normal speed,
Okay.
and I have it set to double. So this is normal
Hold on.
speed. Alright, I'm running around.
Okay. Oh my god, what?
And this is double speed!
Oh my god, I'm buying it. I'm done. That's one of the reasons I did not want to, because it takes forever to get around and do things. But with that, that's all she wrote, folks. I'm getting it.
Join us.
Yes!
Oh yes.
Let the fantasy
yes.
flow through
I
you.
am excited because this will not take 10 years to get across that stupid desert again. Oh my god!
Oh, you're huge! Time for you to die.
Oh my goodness. And if Tom, if you're still listening, that dragon fight that we had to do where he had over 20 health bar squares above his name, oh, it won't take 3.5 hours to beat him again like we did last time. Dear God.
He's still in the party, right?
I'm still in the party. I should be in the party.
No,
Oh,
Tom. Yeah.
Yeah, little Kratos head's there, so he should be able to hear us.
The little Kratos head.
I mean, what other symbol would he pick? That's
yeah,
him,
that's pretty
obviously.
synonymous with Tomas.
Hold on a sec. Before I do this, though,
Yeah.
I might not have enough space. Let me check. Where's my...
I mean, you can always get rid of Titanfall.
Let's see here. Where's my storage? There we go. Calculating. I got 93 gigs. It better not be
you're
bigger
good to
than
go.
that. Okay.
I mean, it's an older game. It's not that large.
They just remastered it. Gave it a fresh coat of paint.
Mm-hmm.
And double speed. Oh my god.
Double or quad speed, should you choose it.
You can do quad speed?
Yeah.
Yep.
You have to pick it in the beginning, though. Like when you set up the game, and you're stuck with that speed, you won't be able to change it on the fly.
Wait, so if you start fast, you can slow it down.
You can toggle normal or the speed you've chosen.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, shoot, double speed is still better than nothing. Holy cow.
Yeah.
So what's the max you can pick? You can pick quad speed, you said?
Quad speed.
Holy smokes, that seems a little fast.
Yeah.
Maybe like a nice middle ground would be like triple speed. I guess I just gotta get good, you know?
Yeah.
But if I can pick that and toggle it, I don't know. I feel like stuff would happen too fast for me to react.
Yeah, that's why I picked double speed.
Yeah, I mean, you look like you were hauling in that one.
Yeah. Definitely.
I mean, shoot. Double speed's gonna be better than nothing.
But they kind of run like the battle droids in Battlefront 2 on double speed.
Radder. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited.
Yeah, dude, come back to it. Play the game you are destined to play.
Find me a marvelous guidebook and just put up
dude.
my laptop right here so I can guidebook on the side while I play.
Oh my gosh.
You,
you could just set a dedicated line to Tom and he'd be your guidebook.
Now, it's been a while, so I'm sure we're both a little rusty, but he still actually possesses the physical guidebook.
Oh, he does?
You know, back in the day when you'd actually go to GameStop and buy a guidebook. At one point he had it. I don't know if he's lost it since then, but we had the guidebook. All like 3/4 of an inch of it.
Wow.
So, I don't know if he still possesses that or not. I would think he does, and he just kind of keeps it with all his game stuff, but, yeah. That's what I was talking about when we were doing in tandem. I'd play for a little bit while he's reading guidebook, then we'd switch after an hour or two, and then I'd be reading the guidebook while he's playing. And yeah, we stormed through
so many slimes. Oh god.
Like, we did the story and we're like, all right, cool story. Now let's get to the good stuff. And we started plowing through hunts like nobody's business.
BRB guys.
All right.
Games. New. Is it new enough to be in the new section?
It probably is.
Oh my goodness, here we go. Well, I'm not taking that examination this fall anyway, so I got nothing but time to play this.
Yeah, dude.
I'll put that off until if I can get a new job and they'll pay for it. Hey man, that's like near $2,000 I don't have to spend. Whoop.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, survived the slime onslaught. Wait, they're still showing up. Why are they still showing up?
Honestly, I think the high-flying enemies are the most annoying.
Yeah, some people
I really dislike them a
don't
lot.
have ranged weapons.
Oh, Fran, the master sniper, is always ready.
You're gonna keep Fran in your party the whole time?
That was my party rotation. I'd have Fran, Balthier, and one other, because I basically had like a squad of ranged people that could just fire away while Vaughn is up front tanking, and then I would rotate the entire party out where Bosch would be my main tank attacker, and then the other ones would be the slightly ranged or meleeed attackers.
Gotcha.
That was my setup. Fran, Balthier, and Vaughn, and then Bosch and Pinello and what the the princess's name? I forgot her name.
Ash.
Yes, those. That was my 2 party rotations. Alright. There it is, in grand... Right, bannered, right across the screen.
Yeah. Welcome to DOS Party.
Oh wait, it's not actually, it's $50, not $60. Oh, well, that's just another reason to get it.
Balthier's level 26.
I can just convince myself, it's okay, it's on sale.
Well, it started out that price.
I know, but that's like a sale to me. It's not 60.
What a day. What a day.
Confirm this purchase. Yes, sir. Because, I mean, it's just pouring outside. It's a perfect rainy game day, so...
Yeah, we had to drive our way through a storm getting back from Bill's house. We celebrated his birthday today.
Ooh.
Hey, Tom's
he's
back.
Making an attempt.
Squeak!
Honestly, Tom, make sure your mic is fully plugged in, and then check your mic settings, because it sounds like your feedback, or your microphone sensitivity is turned to max.
Yeah.
You should probably turn
check
that down.
under party settings. It actually has a balance bar and
Yeah.
levels.
Well, I was going to suggest going into the full-blown network settings and just run through the whole list of settings and make sure you got all that squared away.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Is it her? What is this mist?
Ooh, it was more quiet that time. I think you're getting closer.
Fumes. The stench of power.
I think you're going in the right direction, Tom, but I can't tell.
Yeah.
What's wrong with her? Stay away! Power-needy Hume!
That sounded more...
What is his PSN name? I don't even know what his PSN name is.
Your Demise 360?
LOL.
Hurt.
That's a carryover name. We played an online game way back. I'm trying to remember what it was.
It was... I know we
was,
did
like,
that
names.
for Red Alert all the time. Command and Conquer.
So that's like his, like...
Yeah. Well, Skorche is my staple name. People know me now. Damn it. I see the chat is thoroughly quiet today.
Oh, dear. Yes. Yes. It has begun.
Advisory, the second.
Ready in 6 hours. Hold on.
Turn off everything. We're going to ration this bitch to get it today.
Hold on, this can't be right. It says 19 minutes left.
It's not a very large
like
game.
Wow, it's only 10 gigs?
Yeah. It's a PS2 game, dude.
I know, but I didn't realize it. Wow.
Oh,
Battlefield.
I'm fighting a dragon with a ring around its neck. What is this?
A whore for disk space, because that sucker takes up like over 70.
Shite.
Oh, yep, I remember fighting him. I remember him. He is quite the annoying one.
He is? Why?
Alright, here we go.
I think he has this electric attack that fans out and hits.
Tiamat.
Undodgeable.
He's just casting arrow.
Hold on a second.
When he gets down to like, wow, we're
double speed
decimating
looks great.
him. All right,
yeah,
time to mist him.
More...
Quickening, red spiral, and then we're gonna link all these together.
Do you have the haste ability?
I have not used it.
Oh my god, dude. Haste was like my #1 cast, and so everyone could attack faster.
Really?
Yes. Oh my word.
And
then I got Hastiga, and that's all she wrote.
Got a surprise for you.
Wah!
I don't remember this thing that you're doing right now.
The mist abilities?
Again. Yeah, they ring a bell, but
they're like special attacks.
Character. Yeah,
You have to like
per
build it
character.
up and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I definitely recognize these. It's been a while. Wasn't there like a charge meter for those?
Yeah. You have to fight enemies and stuff.
How about some of this?
Oh my god, how many times am I gonna attack this guy? Just keep
I don't know, but it looks like
shuffling.
he selected quite a few.
Oh,
You
time's
did
up.
his again?
7 hits.
Jeez.
He's dead,
I wanna
right?
see what... I don't know, but I want to see
Fucking
what his health looks like
Cataclysm?
when you're done.
I just cast Cataclysm on the dude. He's gotta be dead, right?
Oh, yeah, here it comes.
He's
No.
so fucking
okay,
dead.
there's a...
Oh,
If Tom,
close
if
to
Tom
it.
can get on, he will attest to this battle we had. Cataclysm, at least 20 of them is how many
Oh my
we triggered.
god.
This guy didn't even, he's not even close to dying. I'm telling you, at the end of this game, there is a dragon you can fight who's a special boss that takes a lot to get to him.
Yeah.
And he, okay, see how long the boss health bar is?
Yeah.
There, you know, usually if a boss has a meter plus another meter, it'll put a little box above the
Yeah.
health meter, right? And that little box is
You
only like
said,
a letter
you
wide.
said you fought somebody
It
that had like 20 of those?
Filled. No, it filled from one side of the boss meter to the other,
Fuck!
full of boxes across.
Fuck!
Yes.
I'm not. I can't do that. I'm not gonna be doing
he was
that.
the largest health enemy in the game, and it was obscene how long it took us to fight him.
Obscene.
It was no. Okay, let me just give you a snapshot into this. We spent an additional 40 minutes setting up the automated attack system for every character. And when that was done, hey Fran, we let the game run, and we didn't touch it, and we went and ate lunch while the game was fighting, and then came back after 30 minutes of lunch, and they're still going at it in full rotation.
God damn.
Like, that's how ridiculous this boss was.
Can you set up the macros for special attacks too? I think you have to manually trigger those.
Yeah, so we weren't doing special attacks, but all the normal attacks were just, you know, just going through one after the next.
Yeah. Plug my phone
Let's
in.
go
right?
and see
Yeah.
what the progress is now. 15 minutes, huh?
Not bad.
Yeah.
No,
When the Hume soldiers
it's
came to the
2.6
wood,
out of
the village
10.2, so we're cruising.
Awesome.
So long as the
Well,
water
while it's
itself is
cutscening,
safe
I'm
and
going to
calm,
Banyo.
the Vieira give little care to
That's the
boys
best
on
part!
land.
Ah,
But in me, an uneasiness stirred.
he just does not appreciate the
I had to discover
cutscenes.
why they had
Just doesn't
come.
understand how important they are
So you came
to
Does
here
this
not
game.
grasp.
something out and
Yeah.
got yourself caught. You're as foolhardy
Freaking
as
live
your
for these
sister.
cutscenes.
They took
And there's a
me
lot
there
of them, and that's why I
and
like this game a
placed
lot.
beside me a stone.
Really good overall
They
story.
said
But
its
I think the
mist would
thing
be
I love the
drawn into
most
me,
about this is
that
how
the Vieira well suited this end.
huge they
I
made
saw
the
the
world
light coming
seem
from the stone.
and connected, and then the voice acting for
We have
everything
seen
is
this.
so perfect.
Honestly, I don't actually
On
remember
Leviathan, the mystery
covering
list from
every
the
single
dawn
area
drove
of the
me too
game.
into
Like, I don't
such
think
a
I played it
rage.
long enough to do that.
She was taken not by the
I
dawn
mean, I
shadow,
played a lot of it.
manufactured
Yeah, there's
necessite.
parts where I
And that means
I don't
the stone I gave
remember
you, do you still
exploring
carry it
every
with you?
single crevice.
Sure,
We
it's
were
right
on
here.
track to do that, and then I think that's when I started
This is a
college.
thing more dangerous again than I had imagined.
And
I should
that was
never
the
have
end.
given it to you.
Or we were playing over the summer, and then like the
I
next
didn't
year started.
know.
I don't remember. It's been so long ago
I
since I
always thought of it as
did
sort
that.
of a good
but
luck charm. And even if it is dangerous,
yeah.
on Leviathan
Was
it
it
kept us safe.
PS2? So this would have been when, yeah, I think this had been about the high school time frame, I think.
There is a place for
I don't
all
know.
things,
Something big
even
came up,
danger such as
and it
this.
derailed us, and we had to quit.
I hope you're right about that.
Ah, I am back.
Welcome back.
Clear. Thank you. you, thank you.
My timer keeps increasing. Whatever. In the meantime, I will have to play something else.
That'll increase the timer even more.
It will?
Yeah. Because you're splitting power on your PS4.
Well, if you're playing something that's online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna text Tom and see what's up with his mic.
That cannot
Yeah,
be all.
that'd probably be a good idea.
I saw it when I left the village. Evilise is changing. How can the Vieira stand and do nothing at all?
Evilise is for the Humes.
Oh,
The wood alone is for us.
Evilise is for the Humes.
How can we just hide here in the trees when all the world is on the move? I too wish to live freely, to leave this wood.
Do not do this. You must remain away from the Humes.
I've only got 16% of the Overwatch trophies.
Live together with the wood.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try on that one.
Yeah.
But they did announce a new character. Did you read anything about that?
No.
Doomfist! He has a shotgun arm or something.
Won my freedom.
Ooh, yeah.
He's got a
My
shotgun
past is being cut away
hand
forever.
and a mighty fist.
Okay, there you go.
No longer can my ears
Okay,
hear the green
okay.
word.
From what
Is
I
he
hear,
playable yet?
he's on
The
PTR.
solitude.
He's on the
You
PTR,
want
and I
me
think
in?
he should be released this week to
Sister.
PlayStation 4. Is it this week or next
I
week?
see.
No, man.
I
Something
see.
like that.
Only
They
one
usually
sister
have
remains
2 weeks
to
on the
But-
me.
PTR.
You,
must forget
Vass,
my
you
existence.
are the DerNami Overwatch queen. You will be handling that. And now that you
Hands down,
can stream to
unequivocally.
our channel, I don't have to bother.
Besides, we'd rather
Overwatch
grace
guys.
our audience with
I
perfection.
threw down these
Serious.
walls.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, when you put it like that, well,
Better
of
I
course.
than one who must uphold these walls herself.
You will have it, my friend. You will have
Yes. We expect nothing less.
I have a request. Listen to the wood's voice for me. I fear she hates.
They didn't really do much with the audio for the cutscenes, so it still sounds
Oh,
like
really?
they're speaking in mono.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, it looks good. It plays as well as the original played, plus you have that super speed. But the cutscenes don't really do it for me. I mean, I'm not a friggin' cutscene whore like you are, Arcadius, but
oh no. Love them.
yeah.
Wood longs for you.
Give me more of that
The child
cinematic
gone from under
adventure.
her boughs.
Yeah, I
lie,
can
that.
take it or leave it.
Be cautious. The wood is jealous of the Humes who have taken you.
I am as them now. Am I not?
The excellent part about this is now with the
Sister.
internet the way it is now, this game you can just find anything about this game
Oh yeah.
rather than relying on the old trusty dusty guidebook like we used to.
This game might be the reason why I like booty so much. Is that a possibility?
Shaking my head right now.
Because,
Shaking my head.
damn,
want it.
Fran. Sorry, Vass. It had to be said. Oh yeah, she absolutely is. She is. Yeah. I'm not saying that she's more than her gluteal muscles.
Although the
You're not saying
percentage
that
is high.
she's less than.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
There you go.
I'm so glad you caught me on that.
What I'm here for, that and Overwatch.
Truth. Alright, well, now we're at T-minus 8 minutes.
I have so many things to
10
sell.
gigs is just for the beginning part before the actual game starts downloading.
They might do that.
Because this has got that split bar download set. So
But-
the first part's like the base and the firmware and all that, and then
Yeah.
they'll put the game on top with like maps and rendering and all that jazz.
Ugh. So many things to sell.
Yep.
That means I'm rolling in that money. That means everybody's got to
Make
get
it
an
rain.
upgrade in equipment.
Yes!
Why am I carrying around yellow liquid? Why is that a thing? Is that a pouch of urine?
Ew. I hope not.
Yeah. It's gross.
I mean, I would think you could just use the facilitries since you're out in the middle of the nowhere.
The facilitries.
Yeah. I didn't come up with that. I can't trademark that.
Okay.
That was a funny quip one of our
Fiery
tour guides
arrows.
had while I was on my trip.
Bamboo arrows and a Loxley bow. I'm gonna have to
Doesn't Balthier
experiment.
use like a crossbow?
He can, but he
Okay.
uses guns on my character right now.
Yeah, I gave him a musket last I remember, way back when.
Musket.
You know, one of them magic muskets.
Is there any better kind? Bamboo arrows, parallel arrows, fire arrows. Goes
Get the
down.
fire arrows and the burning bow.
I have a
The Skorche
Loxley
combo.
bow, and I have fire arrows. I'm gonna keep a hold on the fire arrows, but I think the Loxley bow is the best right now that I have for Fran.
She doesn't get very many good bows that often. Like, you will go many weapon rotations through before you upgrade her stuff. They just
Well,
don't upgrade as often.
That's perfectly fine because the bows that she gets are freaking jacked.
I know, and it'll stay that way for a while until you'll come across another one that'll just be like, "Darn!" and then you'll get that one and then replace what she's got. But you won't upgrade most of her equipment very often.
Yeah.
I remember that part.
Oh yeah, I bought that shell shield license, and I have a shell shield, but I don't know what it does. So I'm gonna
Shell shield.
take a look
Does
at this.
it not put shell on you?
Yeah,
Shell shield.
it should
equip
give you the shell ability.
It halves my evasion. Yeah, it just gives me shell.
I don't remember that being a very good upgrade.
I have a flame shield and an ice shield. Oh, here's Tom. Let's see what he says. So I tried using
he's
a different
online?
earpiece and mic set that isn't the Sony PS4 one. That gave me crazy feedback, and since then I've been trying to rediscover the PS4 one in my house somewhere. Okay, so he lost the original one and he's trying to find it.
Silly. Why'd you do that? It
Silly
came with the
goose.
box.
Yeah, just keep it in the box.
Jesus, man. Take stuff out and throw it everywhere.
Larsa and Ash both need to get to Burromasace?
Burromasace.
Yeah. Don't know what that is.
Mount Burromasace. It's where the... Oh... There's a really well, he's not creepy, but a really weird looking, like, priest is?
Oh, we can get through these barriers now. That's what we went in the mines for. Whee!
Yeah. I don't remember using Larsa. Is that a temporary character who's just traveling with you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom says, we had a cleaning panic, and neither Desi nor I can remember where it is now. I'm about to just go buy another one, damn it.
Who has cleaning panics? I mean, honestly. You let things get out of control that bad?
To be perfectly honest, my mother does. Every once in a while, yeah. It's like...
Clean everything!
It's not like that kind of panic. It's like, I'm on a warpath and need to do something with this energy.
Yeah, and the only thing to do is to clean.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Well, I guess that's a good way to focus it. It's good to be in a clean house.
There's a save spot right here. It autosaves every time you jump a place. Yeah. I am streaming, but it doesn't capture the the save
load.
areas. Yeah. Probably should not be going in this direction. What is in this direction? What is east of here? I have it all explored.
It's probably one of those other areas that you can now connect.
The parting glade, yeah. Amber amulet? What is that? Loot, abilities, items, weapons, ammunition, armor, accessories.
Holy... Yeah, Bosch up to 3,000 health already, man.
Increase physical damage dealt while empty-handed. Oh, okay. And put that on the monk, I guess. Bosch! Yeah, he's at 3k health.
Yeah.
He's alright, I guess. I mean,
I'm not...
man,
you get him some good swords and he can do some work.
I'm not attached to any of the characters in this game. So, aside from Vaughn, I'm channeling Vaughn as my main character. So he's always in the party. So he's fucking jacked all the time.
Honestly, it will help you much later on during the really hard enemies to have an even health and attack set of people. So you can seamlessly rotate them out and then...
well, yeah, I do that for everybody else except for Vaughn because he's fucking jacked because he's essentially me.
You don't play as any of the other characters?
Not usually. I macro them out and just have them do stuff. God damn it.
Yeah, this area you're in was just annoying when I remembered it. You don't get a lot of stuff out of this area.
The bad guys are kind of strung far apart.
They don't give you a lot.
No. They're easy to kill, they go down easy.
Your time to effort is not well spent here.
Not really.
I should say, time to loot is not very good.
Alright, these guys are a little bit stronger. Wow, it murdered Bosch. What level is this guy? Level 37, that might be why.
If it took out Bosch, you can be sure it's going to take you out.
Alright, we'll go backwards.
Check the progress. Ah, here we are into the 40 gigabyte stint.
Alright, he's level 37. I don't think we're supposed to be going that way yet.
I think this means I can start playing the game while the rest of it downloads.
It's possible.
Yep, it's letting me.
Sweet.
Thank you, PS4.
Hey, Vass. Did you leave, or were you just quiet for a little while?
Huh?
Did
I'm
you...
gonna take that as just quiet.
Yeah.
Hello? Can you not
Yeah.
hear me?
Yes.
No, we can hear you.
Okay.
I was just wondering if you went somewhere.
I'm not, I ran away, but I came back.
Okay.
New game.
Run away from us?
It happened.
Yeah, I don't blame you,
Vibration
actually.
function. Screen shake off. Subtitles, I'll turn those on later. Speed multiplier, there we go. Oh, I guess 2 and 4 is the only options you get.
Yeah. But honestly, 4 would be booking it, and, like, too fast to actually do anything.
It's like, boom! Your whole party's dead. What? Wait, no! Oh, you can do reorchestrated music. That's different.
Let's go this way and see what it is. Where are we? I don't know what level the bad guys are here. It looks like they're 37. They are. That makes me wonder if I need to go back somewhere. Because I'm not that high of a level right now.
Begin the game.
Or I could just grind.
Cinematic cutscene. I'm gonna be quiet for just a moment.
Naturally. Ugh. Let's go this way. Nope, we're not going. Wait, we are going this way. Well, that's just the level of the dudes now. Ether. Party. Oh, that's fine. Gonna run to the store and get a new earphones. Tom's going to the store to get a new headset.
Do it.
Oops. Oh my god. Somebody just went crazy on Jason's TV.
Stay still, you stupid rabbit.
You really killing rabbits?
Have you not done the bazaar system yet?
I don't think so.
So when you sell a bunch of the
I know that when you sell a whole bunch of stuff, bazaar items get opened up. And whenever that happens, I always purchase all the shit in the bazaar. It seems that the more you put in, the better items come out. So...
for monograms or something like that, which increases drop rate
Okay.
for the super special things.
Sweet.
And so I can't tell you which weapons drop or anything like that. After a certain point, when you sell those rare items, you used to be able to get like one of the strongest swords in the game for a night through the bazaar.
All right, cool. So yeah, I'm paying into the bazaar a lot. I know what I could do. I'm gonna go and I am going to check the bounty board. See if there are any hunts available.
On it up!
And I'm gonna run there so I can kill everything on the way. Like a good American. Potty. Wow, that was quick. Dang, that is a big bow. Do friends' bows just get more and more outlandish the more powerful they are? Oh, that's a trap. Damn. So, Vast, I'm encountering this strange thing in my game. When I'm after the part where it's like raining around this place, whatever it's called, Ravenaster, and everything turns green and stuff like that. And then when I go back to it now, it's desert again. And all the enemies are weak. Don't know why.
Yeah.
Also, Vast, you may be muted. I don't know. Because I can't hear you. Or I'm just talking to myself. No one's here. That's also a possibility. What you got? Oh, you've got shit. Alright. Whoa. Shahara. Okay. 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 Ringworm. All right. White mouse. Or white moose.
Okay, what I missed?
Let's see. I went and got all the bounties. I have a
Alright.
range of bounties going from level 2 to level 5.
That's a lot of hunts.
Yeah, that's about 4. Yes, that's what I picked up. And I was wondering if you had any idea about this kind of, maybe it's a glitch thing that's going on with my game where, you know how it rains at Rabanaster and everything gets green outside and then the bad guys are stronger?
Mm-hmm.
When I run back through the areas around Rabanastre, everything is desert again, and all the bad guys are weak again. And I'm not sure why.
You mean that it's not going through a rain cycle?
It did rain, but it's not raining, and it also is really... Everybody's all weak again. Does it go back and forth?
It goes back and forth.
Okay.
So the rain actually, if I recall correctly, the rain actually happens on Giza in the plains, not necessarily in the desert.
All right.
Or if it's not in the desert, in the Western Sands. But the area around Rabanastre is pretty much the same. That doesn't change.
All right. I'm just gonna end up buying all of these. What do you call it?
Hold on a second.
All right. Ugh. Ooh, it's gonna take a while. Ugh.
Now, what is the bravery set again?
The bravery set. I don't know.
No, I mean the bravery attack or whatever status.
Bravery. I don't know. Does it boost damage or something?
That could be it.
I don't know. To my knowledge, I haven't run across anything like that so far. I mean, I could be really wrong. It wouldn't worry me at all if I was completely wrong, because I've only played about 10 minutes of this game before my purchasing it now.
Apparently. The truth comes out in the second stream.
I did play it. I did own it. I owned the collector's edition, but I think I got just about to the point before Fran's village, and then I quit. So, you know, not that far. And I clearly did not know what I was doing. Or had the wonderful advice of Vast Empires.
Well. So, is it better the second time around, you think? Or are you enjoying it more now?
I am definitely understanding more things. Because when did this game initially come out?
Oh, it was maybe 2006, 2007-ish, somewhere in there.
I'm gonna have to look this up. Because that will definitely determine my mental state. If it was truly incredibly adolescent like I think it is.
Alright, I'm in the middle of some tutorial stuff now, and I don't see the double speed taking place. Do you have to do
it's a button. It's mapped to L1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Thank goodness. Are there other triggers that are mapped for stuff? I hadn't looked at the full controller layout yet.
Click the left stick and you get a map overlay, so you don't have to keep swapping back and forth.
That's nice. Ah, someone's talking to me. I can't do it yet. Hold on.
Skorche, to answer your question, Final Fantasy XII was initially released March 16th, 2003.
2003?
I'm sorry, 2006.
Oh, 2006. Okay.
Okay, so it was still high school.
Yeah, I was 15, 14, 15. So, yeah.
A little ways back. I'll be right back.
Sure. No. This guy I have to talk to in Lowtown. That's on the other side or something. I have to look at it. Damn it.
Okay.
North Sprawl.
Rex. I hate how they spell his name.
R-E-K-S. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little bothersome. And he's too weak to be wrecking anyone.
Well, he's the beginning guy.
Yeah, I know.
North Sprawl, Ravenasters Lowtown. I don't know why they named him Balzac, though. That's a really bad name. I am in North Sprawl, right? Yeah.
Quickly, Rex. Oh, wow.
There he
Oh,
is.
man, this super speed's gonna take a little getting used to, but I love it. The freaking camera doesn't pan fast enough.
Now, the camera is an old school camera. So you're gonna
So
get
it's
some
literally
bad
like they
angles
went
every
into the
once in a while.
script and they just changed one number for the running speed, and that was it.
Yep.
Hold R2. Alright, so R2 is flee!
As far as I know, L2 doesn't do anything. Unless I'm completely wrong and Vast knows.
Treasure.
I don't believe it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So real quick, I know you guys mentioned that you would not be able to do the full early gaming for Fortnite, but
Yeah.
do you guys think you'll be able to do the first day?
On the 25th?
November 21st?
Yeah, but see, I have evening shifts at work those
That's right,
days.
that's okay. That's right. All right.
Grammar.
Yeah. So I won't be around Thursday, Friday, or Saturday.
Wop, wop, wop. I probably will be.
So y'all can play.
Fair not. I will be here.
And this game will give me more than enough time to, or rather, my work currently will give me more than enough time to catch up to y'all in level when I have 2 or 3 days off in a row and can just sit down and binge. So y'all go ahead.
Binge.
It's not really. It doesn't seem like it's a game that's set up to be played by yourself, but I'm sure it's kind of doable.
I figure there's online play.
Well, yeah.
With, I mean, cooperative. It's not like you have to have a certain group of people to
No.
to play. What's this? A save quest.
The hunt begins. Bur Omasas. Or Omasace. However you want to say it. You got old stuff.
Alright, gents, charge at double speed!
Go forth and die for your country! Man, saving is a drag. I'm glad we got rid of that in future games. Or just autosaves periodically.
That's not the button I wanted to press.
I have, while staying awake at night and also in the shower, I've come up with 3 wonderful graphics for the 3 of us individually.
Mm-hmm.
For like T-shirts or logos. I just need to actually be able to draw or render this stuff out.
Okay.
And I can.
Well, shoot, I'll stop on the triumvirate stuff I was working on to pick up some of that.
Okay. I was thinking about purchasing a tablet, a rather beefy tablet, and then loading up a decent illustration program.
Uh-huh.
But I need to do research into what is good and what is not before I jump into that.
For the program or the tablet too?
Both, really. I mean, I would prefer it not to be an iOS because fuck Apple, and that's retarded.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're, the one you're talking about for sketching, I think theirs is actually pretty good. But, you know, Apple.
Yeah.
So.
I don't want to give them any money. They don't need any more ego. It's fucking retarded.
Yeah, it's a little annoying. Cutscene. Yes. Creep carefully towards the door. Ooh.
Where are those friggin' birds? I'll kill those birds over and over.
Why do the soldiers on our team wear Speedos? I totally forgot about this.
Because Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
It's a distraction technique. Look at my hard, rippling muscles. Be surprised. So here's a real question that I've kind of wondered about.
Okay.
So I think are they called the Gareth? Gareth? The Birdmen?
I pronounce it in my head. I call him Gareth.
All right, so the Gareth.
Yeah.
They are a tribe of seemingly all-male birdmen.
Yeah.
And then there is a tribe of seemingly all-female
bunny people.
ladies.
Yeah.
Do they mix?
I don't know.
Well, obviously, since there is more than one, I would say yes. They might do so begrudgingly, but yes.
Okay, well, I mean, this is like world building stuff. Like, is there like some kind of ritual? Like,
Ritual
party that happens once a year?
You mean the orgy pile?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to be light about it, but yeah.
I really don't know.
This is an all ages show. Someone's got to be all ages appropriate.
I don't know about that.
Those unspoken things.
Or are the giant, like, turkey people the female?
Oh man,
And they
I don't know.
Wild? See, these are the kind of things that I want an answer to.
They didn't give me anything. I don't know. Oh god, what is this thing? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, the arrows.
I'm getting sapped. Pretty hardcore, okay. Blind. Good lord.
Took him out pretty quickly.
What was that sound?
Hello?
Oh,
my
my
God.
goodness.
Holy
Do
shit.
mine ears
He
deceive me?
sounds like he has a microphone made of cardboard. How's it going, man?
Hang on, guys. Hang on. Let me play around with it real quick.
All right.
Are you talking through a paper towel tube? Because that's what it sounds like. You're echoing through a paper towel tube.
Okay.
Vast,
All right,
this
But that
is
might just
our
be
friend
you.
Tom.
Okay,
He
is that better?
was in the stream.
Actually, it's worse. I think you should go back to what you were doing. You were better off.
It's worse.
Yeah,
okay.
go back to doing what you were doing a moment ago. Because that was like an even longer paper towel tube now.
Okay,
You were
is
at
that
like
better?
toilet paper roll, and now you're at like yardstick on.
Yes, now.
You're
definitely
better?
quieter.
Really quiet.
Better?
Really
Oh.
quiet.
No, he's
Turn it
alright.
up.
Ah!
What was the first setting you had?
Factory.
Return to
Factory?
first setting.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, skill in there.
I don't have anything for
Yes, no?
sap. God damn it.
Are we? You're gonna have to talk some more. The silence is not
Yes, now?
a good
Okay.
test. That's pretty good.
I don't know.
Could be a little bit louder, maybe.
You know
Dog,
what?
Shut up.
You could, God damn it. You could tune into the stream and hear yourself talk yourself to check levels if you really wanted to.
This is true.
I should. Okay.
But this requires extra multitasking outside of the fact you just managed to get the microphone hitched up, so we might pause on that.
Hang on.
Poison, blind. I swear I had something for sap.
What? Okay.
Slow and stop, stone petrify.
What the hell is that?
It's blind, poison, silence, and slow. No. Inflict sap.
Okay. What about that?
A little bit better.
Okay. Can I hear y'all? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay. Okay. How
Run
well
away.
can y'all hear me?
I mean, we
I
can
can
hear
a little bit
you.
better.
Just the quality of your voice is not great.
Uh-huh.
All right.
What about now?
That's better.
Oh.
Wow,
You got some serious feedback, though.
feedback in that
yeah,
shit.
Yeah. Sorry.
Poison, silence, blind.
It's still not as
KO.
bad as the squeak that was going on earlier.
Yeah, dude, that was insane.
So, like, I went and I grabbed that headset, and I plugged it in, and all I could hear was y'all laughing, and y'all couldn't hear me. And so,
Okay, there we go.
Desi was trying to figure out why I was basically crying in the corner from laughing so hard.
I see.
Oh, Tom, just having one of his fits.
And so I let her, like, have
Just
the
the
earpiece,
giggle
and she
fit.
just started, like, dying from laughter. It was awesome.
Well, you can't die yet because you have to get to the till death do us part
Yeah.
Yeah.
section, and then you can.
Right. Okay.
So I'd actually kind of appreciate it if you didn't die at all.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
I mean,
Fair
I
enough.
appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. So we got across the board. Y'all can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Welcome
Okay.
to the stream.
Hey, thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Well, yeah. No, I was trying to get it set up so that the audio comes out on the TV, but I speak into the microphone so Desi can hear y'all too.
Oh, gotcha.
That works.
I mean,
So
I
she's here.
think
She says hi.
I think Jason knows how to do that.
Yeah, that's purely in the PlayStation settings. I used to
Yeah,
do that
no,
all the time,
I got it.
but
I got it.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
I do that.
Hi,
I don't do that
Desi.
anymore.
And, herd of dogs.
Well, one horse, so it's cattle,
And-
I guess you could call it.
The great Sahara Sahel of dog hair that's mountained up in places.
Have y'all been here before?
No, I know how dogs work, Tom. It's not hard.
Yeah, I know. We all do. We all do.
Oh my god, these rats run so fast. Die rat!
So
So
we
question.
see that you've started playing Final Fantasy XII once again here
Yes,
on the PlayStation
goodness.
4.
Are you talking to Tom?
Wait, me or Jason?
Yeah. Well, Tom.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so yesterday, we were coming back from a shopping thing. We were coming back from a shopping thing, and I looked at Desi and I was like, can we go splurge? I'll take you to Target if we can go to GameStop. And she said yes, so I was like, yeah. So
Desi.
yeah, I spent...
That's
no,
right.
Thursday I did that, because Friday I took off of work to go play for like 7 hours.
Desiree, you realize you could blackmail him for a lot more than Target, right?
Desi, you don't even know.
Like,
You do not even know.
that's saying you get a
What time is audio
Cadillac
down?
if I get a Toyota.
Rabanaster.
Rabanaster.
So how goes it?
All
How
right.
are ya? And all that shit.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Desi's doing well. We're just our usual, like you said,
Good.
horse and pack of dogs. So,
Vast, you still around? You're still around, right? I hope.
yeah, that was my question. I was gonna say now that I'm in the party, like what
Ow, ow. So the party right now consists of me, you, Jason, and Vast Empires.
That's what I thought.
And I don't know where Vast Empires is gone.
Well, I heard her earlier, so I was like, okay, she's still here.
She's around.
The squee might have been too much for her.
I don't blame her, because I could hear it
You
on like
scared her
the
off.
other earpiece, and it was just, yeah. I was like, shit,
Ugh.
gotta fix that.
What?
Oh, so fun little mini story.
Let's hear it.
So
there's no
like
such
I told
thing
you,
as a
Grayson,
mini story when it comes to you.
Yeah, well, just let him speak. We're stretching this time into infinity
we need to get
here.
you a microphone, sweetheart. Desi said it's never a short story. It's always a dissertation.
Yeah.
All right, so continue. What happened?
Anyway,
do I need to be worried? Purchase extra insurance? Anything like that?
Congratulations.
No, don't
the
attack
has
the elemental.
doubled.
Oh my god, don't do that. Oh, it's coming. We gotta
anyway, go. I ran to the store to the GameStop to go get a new headpiece, right? And so I called them just.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And so I get there, and the lady, I guess, had been the manager that I talked to.
Uh-huh.
And so she had him on hold, and I go in, and the dude at the little checkout kiosk is like, "All right, what do you need?" I told him my order. I go up, and he gives them to me. He tells me to pick the headset. I didn't read the fine print initially, and it was one for the PlayStation 3.
Oh, I see.
Bought it, walked out to my car, got in, pulled half out of my parking spot, realized what it was, pulled back into my parking spot, walked back in, and informed them of what I was trying to get, and the manager goes, "Oh shit, no, did I grab the wrong one? I'm so sorry. Just give it to him at whatever you paid. We made him pay for the first one."
Oh, nice.
So I got a $25 headpiece for $16.
Nice. Well,
yeah, because the dude informed me. Sorry, the dude informed me that they're both quitting, so they're just discounting everything for everybody.
That's awesome. So one of the good things about PlayStation is that they have a standard audio jack, so you can use any headset with a microphone you want.
Except the one that I used.
Well, I don't know what was going on with that.
Unless you had some weird third-party knockoff.
I guess so. It was either mine or Desi's, a previous workout headset we had that had the microphone jack kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So.
And if it was an Apple product, it pretty much deserved to go in the trash.
I think it is.
That's why it didn't work, because Apple doesn't work with anything.
Yeah.
They're like the hermits of the electronic world.
The Apple audio jacks are proprietary and use a separate millimeter size.
Yeah.
They look very similar. They look very similar, but they are not the same.
Not at all. Not at all.
One of these things is not like the other.
I know Microsoft does that too with their Xbox audio jack, which is really annoying.
They changed the length of theirs, though. That's how they get around that one.
Yeah.
Alright, we can take these guys. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, not gonna lie, watching the stream the other day, Grayson, that super duper convinced me to buy this.
Dude, Jason looked and saw that Vast and I were both playing Final Fantasy XII, and he watched our stream for 10 seconds. He's like, "Yeah, I'm buying this game."
Well, I remember I was in the other room looking for my stupid factory earpiece, and all I could hear over the TV speakers was, "What? He's moving so fast!"
How is he doing that?
Well, so last night when I was playing, Desi came home from her mom's, and I showed her the double speed. She was like, "Why is he on cocaine?"
Because it's the only way to play.
Yeah. Well, I told her I have 500 plus hours on the original one.
Yeah.
So, and then I don't know if y'all ever finished the discussion about that boss that Jason was telling you about with like the ridiculous health bars?
Yes, that dragon.
So,
kind of.
Wait, was it 3 hours or 7 hours?
It was 3 hours.
I know that there was one that was like a long time, and then there was one that was a long time.
Okay, yeah. The long time one has 51 health bars.
Oh, that's the one we were fighting. That's the one.
I found it.
Oh
well,
my God.
I found that one, and it's
stupid
in,
long.
Oh God, it's in the tower that's out in like the middle of nowhere in the ocean.
Yeah.
My God.
And it's the final mark. Like it's the final hunt mark.
Oh wow.
So we're gonna have to kill that thing to get the Zodiac weapons. So that's gonna be fun.
So wait, you'd have to kill every mark in the game before you get to that one?
Yes.
Well, then it's like, what's the point of the Zodiac Spear then? Because you don't get to use it.
Didn't Vass say that
no,
you had to?
You don't get the Zodiac Spear from that monster.
No, Vass was saying that they changed it from this game so that you could get various Zodiac weapons through bounty hunts.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So you can get it the old school way, but you can. Yeah.
Well then, shit. Maybe you can open every chest now.
Okay.
Like all the treasure chests, remember? She was like trying not to open them.
Yeah. Get back here.
Get up here. Come on, Milo, goddammit. Come here.
Oh my God.
There's so many shops. There's so much.
What are these?
Oh,
these are just 38 curls. Oh great, it casts Petrify. Joy.
Double speed!
Golden Needle. Kill it. Thank you. I don't think we're good to go through this area. These guys are a little difficult.
Ooh.
You're not gonna let me go do anything until I see Miguelo, are you?
Nope.
The bastard.
Miguelo knows all.
Miguelo knows some things.
That's true.
Oh, here's the armor shop. I'll be visiting you quite often.
Until you find a place that has better armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like the random dude at the bottom of the Nalba prison that just has all this great loot.
That guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I just go around collecting dead bodies and loot, you know.
Yeah, you know, the usual. I mean, that's what I do in my spare time, don't you?
Right? Shit, if I could make a career out of that, I'd quit everything.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I think these guys are a little tough. Seriously, where did Vast go?
Is she okay?
Vast, are you muted?
She dips in and out.
Yeah. She might be on a call or something. She does that every once in a while.
I have returned!
There she is! Hey!
Hi, Vast.
Welcome back.
Hi, Tom. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. It's lovely to hear your voice after all these years of learning a lot about you when they were actually speaking to you.
All these years?
It's all good, trust me. It's all good.
Oh!
We promise.
We've been playing with Vast Empires for a
Since
while
Destiny.
now, since the middle of Destiny, and that came out in
Oh, good
2014. So
yeah, end of 14.
So we've been playing with her since 2014.
Okay, so yeah, years is fair enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
Blue.
Ka-ching. That's better.
Okay, Vass. So I guess just maybe tell me a little bit about yourself. I don't
And that
know.
was the icebreaker.
Well,
No,
All right, Vass, spill it all.
The
Life
ice
story.
mallet.
Go.
no, we can totally just not. It's fine.
Alright, that's not awkward at all.
Le crack.
Yeah, sorry. This polar bear is too fat to be playing on the ice.
Oh.
no, I'm an avid gamer, and I just happened to join a Destiny clan with their friend, like just randomly, Skippy, and we played.
His name isn't really Skippy, by the way. We nicknamed him Skippy.
Yeah, because that dude.
He's pretty Skippy.
Yeah.
But I'm
both in
sorry.
speech and mentally.
Skippy? Jeez.
Yeah, and then we just kind of played that and stuck together through a couple of. I feel like Destiny is a bonding experience for a lot of people. Some people bonded in in love of the game and in supreme affection for it and what it could do, and we kind of bonded in kind of like a Stockholmish fashion. Stockholm syndrome fashion.
In a way, yeah.
In a way, or disdain at the very least.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. We were on a raid, Skippy and Vast and I. It was the Vault of Glass, and then I sent her a friend request and yada yada, and then I invited her to play the Tuesday super hard missions with us one time, and the rest is history.
Yeah, with the A team.
A team.
Oh, yeah. And they kept me around. They were very polite about it.
Nice.
It wasn't very hard. You accent our team wonderfully. Bring the intelligence and the humor and the skill that we so desperately needed.
Oh, please go. Just please.
I think the teamwork part was the most important.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That and the fact that she descended into a giggle puddle when we missed a grenade toss, or Jason got struck by lightning twice after reviving him.
No, not just struck, insta-struck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
says, way
my
to go,
toes
Jason.
fully touched the ground, and then that was it.
It's like,
I still have that saved. I just need to put it out there somewhere.
I got struck by lightning. Someone come and pick me up. All right, fine. Okay, I'm back up.
Me up.
Bam!
Yeah. What the? Okay, one more time, please. Gets me back up. Pow! Struck again. Oh man.
Jeez.
I remember that happening, and I remember us having to like clean out a box of Kleenex because we were laughing so hard. But I don't remember what game that was in. Was that in Destiny?
I do. It was Destiny, Nightfall, Void was turned all the way up to 11. And so
Okay.
anytime a Void damage thing hits you, you were insta-dead. And we were doing, what was the giant ogre on the moon?
Oh yes, I remember. That was tricky.
Yes.
That was difficult.
I remember.
That
You
was
had to
difficult.
only stay in that little room because
Yeah.
his eye beam would incinerate you if it was within 12 feet of you.
Yeah.
And above you would spawn this like giant chandelier that would shoot bolts of void lightning out.
That's what it was.
Oh, I was trounced.
And I was just in the right angle, and his little body just disintegrated.
Whoops! Just gone.
And then it happened again.
So you've heard our sound effect of us going, and then suddenly, right?
That's awesome.
Just a puff in the wind.
Yeah, that was what happened to him.
Dust dead. That's funny.
So that's
The
now
rogue tomato hunt begins.
now you can upload that to our
Our
Yeah.
channel,
our
yeah.
channel.
You'll have to take that little bite out and name it whatever you want.
Yeah.
But what I really want to do, like I have a vision in my head that I've never been able to do. I want to set it to AC/DC's Thunder.
Like Thunderstruck.
Would you?
Boosh!
What?
I just see it in my head as the most beautiful video ever, but I don't have those editing skills yet.
All right, so PlayStation has Share Factory, and you can import separate sound, and you can also import the little clip, and then you can sync them up and cut it in all the way that you want.
Yeah.
And I use those for my first videos, and it's relatively robust for video editing software on a console, which is kind of cool. I think you could be able to do it there. I synced up the James Bond theme one time to me parachuting down on a building and stabbing Jason in the chest.
Yeah, he did. We got put on opposite teams one match. We're like, whatever, we'll just play it out. And so I ran all over this map, and literally the first instance I stopped to look up in the building so I can shoot somebody. Little did I know, the entire time of my running around, he's just floating down, floating down, floating down.
I saw
and then,
him.
oh,
All right.
look, a guy on the roof.
I was
and
up.
He continues to float.
I was up in a chopper, and it took like 2 Stinger missiles, and I bailed out way, way high so I could see the entire map and all of the rooftops. And I start falling to earth very slowly, and then there he is! Get him! I see the one guy on the rooftop by himself trying to pick people off, and just serenely float down to the rooftop behind him.
It was embarrassing.
Stab. And lo and behold, it was Jason.
And of course, when the stab happens, it's like dun dun.
It was great. It was great.
That's awesome.
I still have that sound clip somewhere.
Damn it.
So can you ever purchase weapons from the Viera place? Because they have a weapon master, and they have, like, weapons sitting there.
Yes?
You know the bunny people?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no. I know who you're talking about. Fran and fam.
Yeah.
Maybe after you free them from the mist
Okay.
later?
So that's a ways. All right.
Holy cow! I didn't remember there being this many board types. That's different.
Yeah, it is. It actually is different. They changed that
Oh,
from the
wow.
original release.
Yeah.
So you can only pick one of these? That kind of sucks.
Later on, you can pick a second, so you're not
Oh,
relegated
okay.
to just one.
But some of them, from what I understand, some of them complement each other better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or not
Oh, yeah.
necessarily better, but like you. you kind of want to either stack your magic and your magic, or your magic and your attack.
Should not be drinking tea.
Kind of help you get it.
That's a lot to take in all at once.
So you either want to stack a magic class with a magic class, or your magic class with a
tank
class
character or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because some of them have skills that'll kind of augment, or some of the clothing can augment the other.
Okay. Yeah. So like how in the original version, how Fran's clearly an archer, but she's also a very good black mage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, those would be her too, bar none.
Yeah.
Bosch would be a foe breaker.
That's what I'm planning on setting him up to be.
Who wield crossbows?
Yes.
Nope. Crossbow would be Balthier.
Well, I don't know. Because the weapons kind of turn me off of a couple of the classes. Like, the description sounds right, but the weapons don't match up, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. Time battle mage? Crossbows and bend time to their will. Time. Haste.
So
oh, that's weird. I don't like how they broken this up. That's kind of annoying, actually. Oh, well.
I feel like I'm torn because I kind of miss having the whole board, and I can plan exactly what I want everyone to have, and down to...
Yeah.
On the other hand, having it with a specific class really gets you to really let you narrow your focus down, and you can actually create a really strong character like on its own. So.
A knight seems like what Vaughn would be.
Yeah, I picked knight.
That's what I said
Vaughn.
him as.
Yeah.
What is this?
Sword and
Zodiac?
A
Escutcheon?
Red battle mage?
Insanguinated shield.
I don't know. For Bosch, I'm torn.
Genji armor? What?
Yeah, I remember that
the
stuff.
Genji
You could get
armor,
that for way later on, but this is the new game now. So.
The Genji armor's like level 10, level 11 heavy armor.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's really good for speed, and if you give it to Bosch and you give him the Masamune,
the Masamune?
or whatever, yeah, that one. If you give that to him, he gets like 3 hits every time he strikes.
Oh, nice.
But he has like 0 defense.
Yeah, there's the downside.
Well, he has a whole bunch of health to compensate, so...
Yeah. Well, what I discovered back in the original on the PlayStation 2 was if you have Fran constantly cast, like, just all magics. Black, white, arcane, everything.
Yep.
Including, like, Protect, Reagan, HP boost, and just, everything across the board. He basically becomes a unkillable tank. You just see his HP meter go up and down constantly.
But now with these different skill set splits, probably won't be able to do that same thing anymore.
Yeah, we'll see. We shall see.
I think it's going to be an extreme. Either you can't do it anymore, or you're going to have such a good combination that it's similar to what, was it 13 that kind of had that new system set up?
Well, 13 was very locked in the type of classification that they were. You couldn't really deviate until much later on after you beat the game, when your skill trees basically ballooned out to the point where all your characters could kind of be the same.
Yeah.
But they're pretty focused for the most part. 13 was very linear.
But they would complement each other, too. That's the one thing I remember.
So, Vast, you remember when we said that he's like the WoW guy for Final Fantasy?
I love it.
Ha! She loves it, see? Don't worry, Vast. In about 5 minutes, that'll change.
No, dude, it's an asset right now because I barely remember this game.
Yeah.
like how I was doing mild research for y'all the other night.
Yeah. Just side Googling things. Love it.
Yeah. I used to do that for Jason when we were kids with the strategy guide. I would just look up everything. Like he would play and I would just look it up.
Yep.
Oh, Kumba.
This stuff costs too much. It's all expensive AF.
I can't help you
It's
there.
a wolf.
Yep. World map. Let's see it here.
Good lord, what just happened? Why?
Okay, so I'm in the Easter Sands and I'm killing the wolves, and Destiny's watching me play and she goes, "What the fuck is that? It's a hideous wolf!"
Aren't they hyenas?
I guess.
Except
Let's find out.
with really bad dental structure?
No, it's wolf. They're wolves, because the
Okay.
hyenas are over in the Giza Plains.
How the fuck do you remember that?
Dude, I told you. It's just the way it is.
I just do.
Jesus. I mean, I can
We
understand
played
that to
this
a point.
lot. Like, when I tell you
Again,
we
I
played
have
this a
over
lot.
500 and something stupid hours in the 12 or the PlayStation 2 version.
I can do that with Dynasty Warriors 3, but that's about the only game that I can do that with.
Oh man, you used to put in just hours.
Yeah, dude. I maxed out the health bar in every single character and the Muso bar on
God,
every
even
single
with Lu Bu?
character.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Lu Bu was like the first one I did.
Oh, that's right. You used to love Lu Bu. That's right.
Dude, have you seen the
What was
shit for
the-
Dynasty Warriors 9?
No, I heard about it. I haven't seen anything for it.
They have decided to go open world with this one.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Grand Theft Auto meets Dynasty Warriors.
I don't know if you're going to be able to jack a car, but yeah.
Or what was it that I would do? I would turn on gravity and then make everybody hate me in Saints Row 2.
Yeah, that happened once or twice.
Once or twice?
Where do you want to cast the magic?
What am I doing? I'm supposed to go somewhere. Burr
Forward,
Omesis.
Gracie. You're supposed to go forward in your life.
Yeah, well,
You shut up.
kinda stymied in that.
Speaking of
Well.
forward, what's... well, I don't know if I should... Yeah, I'll just go ahead and talk about it now.
Yeah, go for it.
What's going down for your shindig that's supposed to be happening at the river?
Okay, so
When and-
from
when and
my
where?
understanding,
Okay.
from my understanding currently, the other four of us up here will meet the night before, and we will all take my car down.
Okay.
When is this occurring? Because I've been
We are
gone the last
checking
2
in.
weeks on vacation, so I haven't heard anything. Like, all the texts that were sent trying to organize this next round, I didn't get any of them. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, so you were with your family. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Very much so.
Okay, so from what I know, like I said already, the other four of us will meet up here and we'll drive down in the morning. Shane is still trying to figure out, or he's double checking the check-in time. It's either 11 or 3.
On
But-
Sunday?
Yes.
Okay.
What? So
Well,
this
'cause
is
we
all
stay there
taking
Sunday
place.
night.
This is
Yeah.
all taking place through the week. He's actually still doing that.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
and
You don't
Matt
sound
and
too
Nick
jazzed
have-
about it.
Off on vacation because I'm quitting, but
Makes sense.
that's why I didn't know if a date had been nailed down. But since it sounds like he's already reserved the place, y'all already picked a date. So
It's like the 23rd through the 27th, right?
of this month?
Let me check on my phone.
Yeah, it starts Sunday,
So it's in,
like
like,
a week
next
from
week?
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has he already
'Cause-
done the reservations?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe he has, because I know he talked about using his credit card to get half of it paid to hold our slot.
Oh dear.
Well, okay, I won't absolutely die if you can't make it, because I get that work is, you know, priority, and it should be. But, I mean, we're out there from Sunday to Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh,
here, let me think about this. So depending on how this works out, this is how this. Okay, this is how this could shake out. Just giving you the 411.
Okay.
So drill quip. Whenever you mention you're quitting, they immediately don't like you, and when that happens, they want you to get your stuff and get out the door as quickly as possible, so they don't have to pay you for any more days. Now, as long as I give my formal 2 weeks notice, I'll still get, you know, all the goods I'm supposed to get, you know, that they can't take away from me. But if that's the case, since I've officially filed for a 2 week notice, they could walk me out the door after less than a week if they get what they need. Which means if my next job, I won't start till after that 2 week, I'll have a time period in between where I'm not doing anything. Because I basically would be out early for this job and waiting to start my next one. That's probably the most ideal scenario, where I literally have no obligation. But since I interview next week, I don't know if they're going to give me an offer, if any, at that moment or later than that. So it's kind of a weird balancing act that I don't know yet. But ideally, they could decide, yes, here's an offer, and I'll say immediately, yes, I'm taking it, and then I'll put in my 2 weeks notice, and then I'll get walked out early from my 2 weeks after they have what they want. So that would be the most ideal situation, but not guaranteed.
Okay. Well, I mean, if nothing else, what's convenient for, I mean, semi-convenient is you're closer than we are, so should your plans change, you have the ability to come out if you can initially. And then all of a sudden, oh, you have free time. Yeah, come on out.
Yeah. That hopefully that's probably what might happen.
Okay. Well, no, I mean that's fine. Like I said, we have it. So Sunday to Thursday.
Okay.
So, and then Grayson, I guess we'll just meet you down there. I mean, do you want us to come pick you up? We'll have one spot in my car.
No, I'll drive myself. Thank you.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Would you like to be put in a blender of crazy, just for 30 minutes or so?
Babe, if you come closer, you can actually speak into the microphone. She, for those of you at home who missed it, she said, "Tom, that laugh was you're full of shit, and you know it."
Yup.
You don't even have to laugh for that.
Oh, thanks, Jason.
You're welcome.
Is Vast even still here?
I don't know.
I'm here.
She's trying to take in your personality and gauge you without judging you, but still gauge you.
Yeah, it's a different pill to swallow. Thanks, babe. But yeah, so once I have a confirmed time, I'll update y'all. I should get that information later tonight.
Joy.
Marvelous. Because let me tell you,
outstanding.
If Shane's gonna work in the working world, he needs to brush up on his orchestration and planning stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because that's just
It
retarded.
is a skill that needs polishing.
Yeah, he's.
And I don't know if you want to tell him that or not. I'll leave that up to you. But
oh no, I definitely will, because there's been less than satisfactory needs met in terms of trying to get things organized. And I've already said something once.
Oh, in that case, don't bother saying anything else. He knows.
But
what's this?
But yeah, no, I understand the sentiment. I do. What's weird is he's great with people, but not with planning. So.
Well, the great with people part usually just means I can talk a lot. Listen to me talk. Talk.
Yeah. He's good at getting words together and talking. So, which it's the running joke there is how the hell if you put two of us in a room does anybody else get a word in?
He definitely likes all the words to be said.
A lot of words.
All the words.
Babe, we're just gonna get you a mic.
Magic.
There's a lot of this city unexplored. Wait, do I have to go all the way around there? Hope not. Let me try this way.
This game you usually do.
Nope, not with double speed!
Do it!
Double speed!
Fine. No.
Well, you know you can change it to quadruple speed, right?
Yeah, but that'd be a little too much.
That's just overwhelming.
The little line that connects where I need to go.
Items.
Oh, I'm back at Velby.
Oil. Slow.
Okay. That was cool.
Stone petrify. Slow and stop. Chronos 2. There we go. Yay, we beat the boss. So this boss is exactly the last thing that I remember fighting in this game. So I have now reached the point of my minimal knowledge of Final Fantasy XII.
And now it's adventure.
So
everything is new now.
You gave it to me?
Yeah. Everything from here on out is a new experience. I mean, it was a new experience before because I don't remember shit from this game.
Honestly, the majority of this game that I remember playing was purely like bounties. Like the main story, I don't remember playing much of. I don't even know how much of it we actually played together versus how much, Tom, you just played on your own for the story.
Well, okay, once you go, once you go and you return the goddess Magicite, like, to the King's Tomb or whatever, after that, it got really convoluted.
Okay. I think we just stuck to like one track that was, let's just go kill marks. And we just stuck with that.
Well, I think we did that to get better weapons. I think that's where that came from first.
Oh, so in order to finish the final parts of the story, we were just grinding that whole time?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because there was like it was like the second or third judge we faced and just got our asses absolutely handed to us.
Yes.
It was
we're like, wait, how many more of these people do we have to fight? Several. Oh, well, this is not good.
Oh, there's 5. You've killed 3. What? And like, the last two we had to fight were, I think, the lightning judge and the dark magic judge, or whichever one like messed with time.
The lightning one, friggin'
and could like stop you.
Yeah, that was painful.
And you just can't do anything once stop is on. You just can't do anything unless you have an item, and even then, if everybody has it, you're screwed because no one can access their items.
Yeah, I remember.
And we were
he
like,
stops
no, screw this.
you. He chips away at you, and right before you can heal yourself, you're dead.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Vast.
No, I was going to say, I think the other thing that they added to this game that we never really talked about is they added a new trial mode.
Oh yeah, trial mode.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, it's like
at the same time?
It's like a dungeon with 100 stages, and you jump in with the items that you have.
Oh! Like a proving ground.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
You select it from the beginning menu. It says trial mode.
Yeah. I saw that, and I was like, okay, that's a cool feature. I don't know what it is yet, but cool.
That's what that is.
Huh. Alright.
I have not braved it yet. But,
No.
I'll wait on that.
I've seen people play it, and from what I understand, or from what I've seen, after level 10, like, levels 1 through 9 are, like, waves of regular guys, and then starting level 10 is where the bosses start piling in.
Yeah.
So, I think this guy I watched only made it to level 14, but level 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 were bosses.
Oh, man. Little did you know.
What a good job you did on that last boss. Would be a shame if someone played another one.
You've activated my trap card.
Oh, God.
So, just out of curiosity, has anybody informed Vast of, like, some of our previous, like, what's the word, antics?
Some.
From eons past?
I believe I told the story about the 30-foot slip and slide.
Yes. That's a good one.
I had heard about the Kool-Aid situation.
Oh, yeah, I told that
God.
one. That one's rich, literally.
Yeah.
Have we told her about the count?
And I don't think so.
I don't recall this one.
Nope, that story's not been told yet.
I don't think I told her about the time you got me a dog toy for my 17th birthday, you motherfucker.
That was funny.
Desi wants to hear it, Grayson, so would you please tell it?
Alright, so there's this local pet shop in town, a pet supply store called Bark and Purr, and it has a whole bunch of it has dog toys and dog food, and it's got a boarding area and stuff like that. And we were in there, Tom and I were in there with my mother, who was in there buying dog food for our dogs. And we were dicking around with the dog toys and shit, and we find this one dog toy that is an orange thing. The best I can describe it is that it looks like a fucking
it's a porcupine without
orange hedgehog thing.
Oh, is that where that came from?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And when you squeezed it, it made about the same noise as him trying to make that mic to work.
Yes!
And we thought it was
almost
hilarious.
Like the Wheezy Ducks that have like that really long thing to them.
Yeah, we thought it was absolutely hilarious when we found it. We were laughing so hard we couldn't stand up in the aisle. We were leaning on the dog beds and shit. I think we were like underneath the shelves because we were laughing so hard.
Poor Mom did everything she could not to disown us on the spot.
Mom was like, "Let's go, you guys are idiots, come on." I have the dog food. We'd have been gone 5 minutes from now and we can't stand up because you're laughing so hard. And we finally put it up and we left, and for my 17th birthday it showed up at my house because he bought it for me for my birthday.
Yeah. No, tell him what we did with Dad. Like the first 5 minutes we had it.
What did we do with it? I don't remember.
So Dad was sitting in his chair watching.
Is that when we amplified it with the street cone that I stole?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he almost shit himself. He was in his chair, and he almost punched himself in his face because he had his hand on his fist.
It turned from the sound of the stupid little microphone jack whine to somebody slamming their brakes and locking tires on the highway. It was so loud. Betty jumped about a foot.
so good.
Good times.
And like the first time we did it too, the poor dogs, the actual dogs, were like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah, they wanted to have. Yeah. They wanted nothing to do with this dog toy. They did not care about this thing. It was just this thing
like a scare item
in the room that made noise that they didn't want to fucking deal with.
Or touch.
Or deal.
Or be in the same room.
I'm pretty sure Sam, who is the most like upright
calm
and like
demeanor.
Yeah, he left the fucking room when it showed up.
Just noped on out of here.
Yeah, like I'm not dealing with this right now. You guys can go solve this, and I will come back to you. And he left the room.
Oh, Sam.
Oh, it was awesome. Oh my god, I'd forgotten about that.
And then there was Kool-Aid, and there was 30-foot slip and slide.
And
the horse is letting you know he wants out.
Well, the pizza guy's here. So
Pizza
the horse is about
dude.
to eat someone.
Oh man, I ate a freaking 10-ounce ribeye in Winchester today, and then finished off the day with a gigantic slab of chocolate cheesecake. Was so good.
Speaking of which, I'm probably near my late dinner time because
it's like 9:02.
Okay, I didn't tell you today. So, did I explain how I got back to this
in
the contiguous states?
Did you paddle?
Well, no, that would have really been sucky. So,
what happened?
When I came,
he was on vacation.
Yeah, I was on vacation. So our flight back from Anchorage left at 3 in the afternoon. And so there's a 5-hour flight plus a 1-hour time jump into San Francisco.
Yeah.
Oh.
We get to San Francisco.
Yep.
Then I zombied my way through Friday after getting back. And then I get to drive an additional 2 hours back to Houston. So then I get back. I zombie my way through the rest of the day, doing like laundry all day long because almost everything I owned I had to take with me. And then I only own about 2 weeks of clothes anyways. So then I did
Seriously,
all my laundry.
Vast is his part-time stylist. She can help you.
Wait, what?
I did buy 3 new blue jeans vests. I'll let you know that. I don't do that often, so I did splurge for that before our trip.
Yes.
And they are oh so comfy. Anyways, so then I'm all kind of messed up still, so I didn't get to bed till like midnight, 1 o'clock, just because I couldn't fall asleep.
Whoa.
Then I broke my record and slept till 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah!
And I woke up. Okay, so the first time I woke up, my body position was not moved from the time I fell into bed. And because I had clean sheets, obviously that holds you down to the bed harder. And I rolled over, and it was 9 in the morning, and I said no.
This is a true fact.
And I went back to sleep. And that's where I woke up at 2 in the afternoon. I was like,
oh my god.
I'm rested. It's time to start my day. And thus I started my day.
A couple hours later, I got home. And then Final Fantasy XII happened.
Yep.
Fun.
Yeah.
Indeed it has been.
What is this? Lizard? Is this just a Gigantoad with horns, and you know how you call it a lizard? Lazy.
Oh yeah, that was a weird boss. I remember that one. It didn't make sense, but we killed him anyways.
Like any good American would.
This game, if it doesn't make sense, kill it.
I don't know what this is, but it's ending up on my plate tonight.
Can I eat it? I'm gonna kill it.
Oh god, that was awesome.
Oh my god, I also didn't tell you. Okay, so we're going through TSA in Alaska.
Oh god.
And first off, obviously, my sister didn't listen when I told her, don't forget to take the appropriate liquid amounts on the plane, otherwise they'll rail you for it. Well, sure enough, she had a full Nalgene bottle when she went through with it in her backpack. So that the TSA lady basically was like, I have to either confiscate this or you can go back out behind the line and dump it out and then come back through the TSA waiting line.
Good lord.
So at first she was going to throw it away, but then we're like, so you're just throwing the water bottle away? Because it was a nice Nalgene bottle that my parents had gotten her. And she's like, oh, fine, because through a different set of problems, since my sister and my mom both overpacked the hell out of their bags, they were over the 50-pound limit, so we had to shuttle clothes between our
they packed
suitcases.
more than 50 pounds of shit to go on this.
Do you know how much
trip?
my sister's suitcase weighed when we
Are
left
you fucking
Austin?
kidding me? You know what I'm gonna do for this trip down to New Braunfels? I'm gonna take my army duffel bag that I got at the surplus store for like $6. I'm gonna throw shit in there, and then I'm gonna go to Academy and I'm gonna get some swim trunks because I don't own any, and then I'm gonna drive my ass down to New Braunfels. All right.
Okay. For all the marbles, can you guess, between all three of you, how much my sister's suitcase weighed when we left Austin Bergstrom International Airport?
76 pounds.
Do we all get a guess?
You all get a guess before I reveal the answer.
So 76 pounds.
Now,
is
keep
Tom.
in mind, the limit for United is 50 pounds. When you go over that, you pay $100 a bag. That's over.
So, Vast, what's your guess?
That's what Jason was saying.
What's her age range?
She's our age, right? She's like 24?
24, yeah.
That's yeah, babe, she's your age.
Okay. Oh my god! As someone who has paid that fee before, I'm
oh my
god. I'm gonna go with 70. No, I'm gonna go with 82 pounds.
Okay, 82. Guess number one.
Wait, what?
Next up.
So we have 76 and 82.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna go.
And we are guessing. Oh, so.
I'm gonna guess 108.
Oh man, okay. High roller.
So how much was it?
Her bag weighed 70.5 pounds. And here's the kicker. If she had gone over 70, she would have had to pay double the weight fine. So the lady rounded down for her, so it only cost $100. And of course, my mom's was like 75 or something. Or no, hers is 68. Hers is 68. Sorry.
That's too much, dude.
So I think my bag was like a hearty 28 pounds or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds.
Okay, so on the way back.
We are
bags,
going to Alaska, Vast.
For 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So anyways, we are on the way back, getting back to the main story, the lady's like, well, you could just balance some weight around between the bags, because obviously me and my dad pack light.
Yeah.
It's like, take what you need. Yeah. And we went through the whole process of balancing bags back and on and off the scales. My dad tears one of the zippers in his suitcase, and he's like, God damn it. And then we keep going, and one pouch is just like, whatever, forget it, it doesn't matter, just keep going. And the lady behind the counter, like, manages to find some tape, and they were, like, wrapping his suitcase in tape.
So I've got a double feed going,
and so
oh my God.
We go through, we get all the bags to be, like, right at 49 pounds. Now, keep in mind, that means I added, like, over 20 pounds to my bag.
Yeah.
And it looked like a plump sausage, because I also don't have that big of a suitcase either. And we get all the bags in. We had the fiasco of my sister not remembering to pour out her water before entering TSA.
Yeah.
She goes through all that nonsense. Then, now keep in mind, the backpacks that me and my dad were using are both mine, since I had an extra, to keep all the papers and all that stuff. in. And so my dad's one of the last people going through, and the TSA guy, like, we put him through the little machine, and all of a sudden I see the guy at the screen, like, raise an eyebrow, and he rolls the bags back and turns on the little X-ray mode, and then his bag comes out, and he whispers to another guy comes up, picks up his bag, and he looks at my dad, and he's like, sir, do you know that you have a bullet in your bag? And we're like, what? And we're just like beside ourselves. We do not understand why he has a bullet in his backpack leaving Alaska. And okay, so this is great.
Wait, so he's in Alaska with a bullet?
We're in Alaska, thank God. We're coming from Alaska. That means Austin missed it. So
great.
He digs it out and he shows it. And my jaw drops because it is one of the stupid silver hollow point bullets that Bill gave us way back when I visited his place.
Man, that was a long time ago.
I only had one of those. How did I get two? Because I know the other one is in my desk. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, that's not mine. I don't know how that got there. Like, I look inside, I'm like, that's Bill's bullet. Like, I know exactly where that came from.
Oh my God!
Obviously, we're all there like, I don't understand. That's not my bullet. Like, I don't know how they got there. And the guy was, luckily though, this is Alaska, and the guy's like, don't worry, sir, it happens all the time. And he just left the stuff, and he's like, sir, would you like me to put your bag together? Would you like QT? He's like, no, so he'll put it together. So my dad put the stuff back together, and we're just sitting there like, dear God, if that had happened in Austin, he would have been thrown in a corner, strip searched, freaking like thrown in jail for a week just because they could, and it would have been so bad. But luckily, that did not happen.
In Austin, at least.
Yeah, so, but they missed it. Austin straight up missed it. They did not find the bullet in his backpack.
Dude, Austin is notoriously bad for not giving a shit about what's in your bag.
But still making your life miserable. Also, where's this stupid tomato? I cannot find it.
Isn't that the definition of Marley Fest?
Oh my God, dude. Did I ever tell you about the time I got invited to Marley Fest by my stoner friend, Michael Rivas?
No.
I'm not sure.
We were on the bus coming back home.
Did you say Michael Rivas?
Yeah. You know him?
Vaguely.
Vaguely. Yeah, everyone knows Michael Rivas vaguely.
Yeah, they do.
To make a short story even shorter, he said, yeah, you can come with me to Marley Fest, but you're going to have to buy your half of the weed.
Oh, fuck no.
A proper Marley Fest, I see.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Michael Rivas is a funny dude. I don't know what he's up to.
Yeah. Hopefully alive still.
Oh yeah, he's still alive. I know that for a fact.
Is it good? Oh, so on a side note, did y'all see about that kid that got mob killed over in Greece?
Yeah, he's from
my
Austin.
sister was reading up on that. My sister knew him.
What?
Really?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Damn.
She knew him, and I knew him because he was the cousin of one of my graduating classmates.
Shit,
Yeah.
dude. He, so, Vast, if you don't know the story, the guy, he was a tourist in Greece, and what started the whole thing off is that he asked for a picture with a waitress that he was eating at a restaurant with. And this was in the company of her boyfriend who had been drinking and a pack of his friends that had also been drinking. And so they decided to beat him to death outside the restaurant.
In under 20 seconds, he was killed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. That's disgusting.
It wasn't a decent part of it race motivated too?
Well,
it may have
I don't
been.
know if this has anything to do with it, but I was able to find out the profile of the people that attacked him, and they're Serbian.
Yeah.
And let me tell you,
Serbian.
they are a little short-tempered when it comes to Serbians.
No shit.
Well, Serbians. Kind of the...
Okay.
one of the keg. I can't say it.
They've got
powder kegs.
They've got an ultra right-wing faction in Greece. I think it's
yeah.
the Troika. Does that sound right?
Don't call me on that one. I'm not that far into it.
Their logo is straight up a modified swastika on a red background.
Yeah.
And well, wasn't Serbia wasn't it the site of the early '90s ethnic cleansing?
Are you thinking
well,
Chechnya?
They definitely underwent a lot of that's Chechnya. Serbian was getting bombed by man, I'm trying to remember. I had a coworker who's from Serbia, and he gave me the entire story one time.
Oh wow!
Because he survived some of that bombing and was a part of some of the protests that happened in Serbia. He has a really intense story, and I couldn't repeat it to do it justice. But I learned a lot about Serbia from him, so
cool.
There's a lot to know about that country.
Yeah, it's got a lot of history.
Well, as it should. I mean, it's kind of a crossroads for the area. So
yeah. Anyways, though, that happened. It's awful. It's terrible. And there's something to be said about, maybe he also wasn't in the nicest part of town. Not saying that is the end-all be-all of the situation, but a lot of stuff dominoed together.
Okay, well, let me put this out there for y'all. You don't beat a dude to death because of a picture.
No,
True.
Like I said, there's more to it than what the media is telling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But regardless, it happened, and it's awful.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So, did anything else fun happen in Alaska? Any more bullets?
Well, I don't know about exciting stories like that one, but it was definitely just friggin' awesome to see.
Good.
Probably the best part was when we took a plane ride up near the Denali mountain range, and then we went and landed on a glacier. That was pretty awesome.
That was cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, the plane had little skis equipped above the wheels, so that was legit. We got some pretty good photos from that.
Legit.
But just the vast amount of mountain range and wildlife, it was really awesome to watch.
That's good.
Can you paint me a Bob Ross now, Jason?
With happy clouds?
That much inspiration.
You gotta have happy clouds.
Oh, I got more happy clouds than you know what to do with. Happy mountains, happy clouds. I will say though, some of the funny things. So all the places we went to was Ketchikan, Juneau, Skagway, and that was our boat, our cruise.
Skagway.
And then after the cruise, we had another week of just land tours, and that encompassed the Denali National Park, Anchorage, Whittier, and I forgot the other place. The other place was like a off the beaten path resort that was just it was owned by the cruise line, which is who we booked our vacation through. So we just stayed there for some of the land tour stuff.
Gotcha.
Let's see. So starting at our first one, which I think was Ketchikan. So in Alaska, obviously with the time being all weird, there's only 4 hours of darkness from midnight to 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yep.
The rest of the time, it's just like normal daylight. But the part I didn't realize was Alaska gets a lot of rain. And in Ketchikan, it rains 200 days out of the year.
Yeah.
And their rain is measured in feet per year, not inches.
Woohoo!
Because last year they received over 12 feet of rain.
Fuck!
Oh my god!
Good lord!
Yeah. And luckily while we were there, it was like sunlight for a little bit, just like a few minutes, and then cloudy most of the rest of the day, and then it drizzled on us on one part of when we were out and about. But yeah, that was the best place about that stop was seeing all the eagles. There are so many bald eagles in that town.
Oh, so cool.
I was gonna say, were you able to just open the window and hear the freedom?
Well, it was really funny that there was only 1 or 2 spots where you actually got to hear him, and I was like, "Yep, eagles." That was an eagle screech. Yep. And
Gandalf, where are you?
You can't mistake that bird of prey, really.
Now, there was one place on the seaside that we went to, and there was this really tall pine. And as we approached it, normally in Houston, it's like, pigeons scatter. Well, this is an eagle scatter. Like, eagles scattered out of this tree. Like, there had to have been over 20 eagles that jumped out of this tree when we walked up to it.
Jeez.
That was awesome to watch. But if we'd had timed it better, we actually would have been on the cruise this week next week and the week after, because the nesting would be done for the eagles and they'd all be out and about training the little eagles to fly. And we didn't time that right. Yeah, we didn't time that right because we didn't know. But so food for thought. Go end of July to see that stuff.
So
how are the mosquitoes?
Start the month off with...
I got ate by some Alaskan mosquitoes, and let me tell you, they're big.
You got to fight some Alaskan mosquitoes?
Buzzing
Dude, and when you get bit by one, you're like, ow, mosquito. Like, that was painful. It was, so you have normal mosquito, and just increase that by 50%, and now you're at Alaskan mosquito.
Oh.
They are definitely sizable.
Not quite Minnesota where it's the state bird.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
So, a lot of wildlife in our neighborhood know about our backyard because my parents have a propensity to feed wildlife in their backyard.
Yeah.
And this has in turn increased the biomass per beak of pigeon that we have in this area. Yesterday, I look outside. It's like I just got up, and I work evening shift, so it was like 10 in the morning. I hadn't gone to work yet. Looked outside out of the back window, all bleary-eyed, and thought, "Is that a fucking turkey parked on our bird bath?" It's a goddamn pigeon.
Yeah.
It was huge. It was the fucking biggest pigeon I've ever goddamn seen. Ridiculous.
It's the Lord Pigeon of the neighborhood.
Like, I've been out to Bill's and seen his flocks of turkeys, because he actually has flocks of turkeys at his house. This was like a little turkey on our bird bath. Fucking ridiculous.
He's probably sitting there thinking, yes, this pleases me.
A pool all to myself. Yes.
Gonna date myself here, like the owl from Rock-a-Doodle-Doo.
Yes.
I am not familiar with this reference.
It's a funny movie. It's very much.
It's like if Elvis was a fucking rooster.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the theme. So
I vaguely remember that.
We'll just stop it at that. Yeah. And wow, that's a friggin' huge pigeon. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's a freaking huge pigeon.
So saw some of that in Ketchikan and some other little scenic stuff. We went to that was pretty much all there wasn't much to see in Ketchikan. It was a tiny town. And I took a picture of the only in one singular road in and out of town. That was funny. Like, the town literally comes to a T, and up this T, up into the little mountain line is one road, and that is the road.
Wow.
Not a road, the road.
Yeah. So then we go to Juneau. And I didn't realize that friggin' Alaska's capital, there's no way to drive to it. You have to take a ferry or land there by plane.
Wow.
Yeah, you can only get there by plane or ferry. So obviously we're on a boat, so we get there by boat. And it's a pretty decent-sized town, but everywhere around Juneau is, holy cow, ginormous mountain range. And it's pretty boxed in there, so I don't know why they made it the capital, but whatever. Alaska, bush people.
It's easily defensible. Have you ever played Command and Conquer?
Yes, it's definitely defensible.
Rise of Nations.
So there's that. And at Juneau, me and my sister went and did an ATV thing. That was a lot of fun.
Nice.
And went up to a really high place. I don't know what high place, just a really tall, overlooked place.
A high place.
Got some good pics. Yeah, a very high place. Got some good pics. Came back, and then we went on this like combo that was a whale watching / salmon bake lunch / what was the other one? There's a third one. some other viewing thing I can't remember right now. But that salmon bake, holy mother of pearl, that was delicious. Oh my goodness. I'm not normally a fish person either. Salmon's usually about one of the only kinds of fish I'll eat. But they had this honey brown sugar glaze they put on this stuff that was magic. Oh my goodness. That was delicious, among all the other assortments of things they had to eat. And one thing I also noticed is they don't have grackles, they have ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there are ravens everywhere up there.
Yeah.
And they are hilarious to watch because they're smart birds and not stupid birds. And watching them tag team stealing food off people's plates is hilarious. And then like this one comes up and like takes from one side of the plate, and this is at the salmon bake. And a kid, this is like a little kid's plate, he comes over to shoo it away and then runs towards his dad to tell him about how it took it from his plate, and another one dive bombs and steals his entire cornbread up into the tree.
Oh my
it just flies off with his like big hunk of cornbread.
Poor kid.
Another one was able to like friggin' pig out on a piece of leftover blueberry pie, and he had a bunch of blueberry stuff on his beak, so he hops over to like this corner of the table and proceeds to like really quickly paddle wipe his beak on the edge of the table.
That's awesome.
It was pretty funny to watch. They're funnier than I get.
Did you kill Skags?
No, so the salmon bake thing was Juno. Skagway was our ATV. That's where we did the ATV. I got it mixed up.
Gotcha.
Trying to get all my days right here. So then in Skagway, we actually took another ferry from our cruise ship over to a little town called Haines, which is like, population 250.
Uh-huh.
And they had a pretty nice little reclusive place up in there. But there is only one laundromat, and it is $7 to do a load of laundry.
Whoa!
Holy shit!
Gas is at a nice $3.25 a gallon.
Uh-huh.
And if you want to buy a gallon of milk, it is $8.
Fuck!
What?
And if you want organic, it's $9.
Just about have to import everything. I'm not surprised.
Like, okay,
the
the cruise spoiled us so bad. Because I ate so much buffet food, it's not even funny. And once we got off the cruise and we were all land tours, we had to pay for our own food. And that's when we realized, holy hell, Alaska's expensive. And let's just see, like a burger and fries, $15.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's real.
Oh, hell no!
I mean,
if you
that's
wanted like
Austin prices right there.
A spread of like the kind of meal you'd eat at Saltgrass, we found a place that was basically like a Saltgrass in Alaska. A small steak with the fixings, $44.
Whoa!
Yeah, steep. Safe to say we did not eat there. Okay, now my Final Fantasy is loaded again. So yeah, food was just outrageous. So I suggest the cruise more than anything else. Best value for your dollar, and you get to see so much stuff. So that's worth it. But the land tours, I'd say, if you want to do a lot of hiking and stuff, you gotta go to the Denali National Park. That's where all the hiking's at.
All right.
And I would absolutely take an entire trip to go back there if I was to get stuff together and go backpacking or long-term camping. I would go through there. Like, that's the place to do it.
Question: Would you want to try and go cuddle with the bears and get yourself eaten?
No. I'll pass. But a bear is the only animal we did not get to see in its natural habitat. We saw all the other animals except bear.
So you did see whales?
Oh yeah, we saw blue whales. We did not. Orca whales are very hard to spot. Like, their timetable is real tight, so odds of seeing them is pretty low. But definitely saw quite a few blue whales on the whale watching tour.
Cool.
saw otters, saw seals, saw sea lions, obviously eagles, moose. Got our fair share of moose.
Moose.
Let's see what else.
The fuck sound was
beavers.
that?
We found a place that had beavers building like okay, the dam that these beavers built, apparently there's 3 of them. Holy smokes, is this like one of the biggest dams I have ever seen.
Really?
And yeah, I'll show some pictures sometime. Like if I was to it was relatively straight, and I would say 40 yards wide, 50 yards wide.
Dang, dude.
And it was 2 feet tall.
How did they get that permit?
Dude, I don't know. nature permit,
How did
man.
they get that permit? Oh my god.
But I definitely saw like chewed down trees, and they're not going for wee little trees. They straight up ate through pines that had a diameter over a foot.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool. So, saw that stuff. Let's see what else. Just taking it all in. But like I said, I think one of the best parts was that plane ride that let us see the whole landscape and then go land on the glacier. That was legit. Oh, and awesome fun trivia fact. I have a picture of the plane we flew, but I don't remember what model it was. But it was a 10-passenger plane. And the owner, or the I think it was designer that designed those planes, was asked to help out with the original Star Wars films. And the Millennium Falcon control panel is modeled after this airplane.
Dude, that's cool.
Yes. So I took a picture of the control panel, just for time's sake. And so yeah, obviously you replace the knobs with something that looks more spacey, but yeah, that's where the Millennium Falcon flight control panel got its origins from.
That's pretty cool.
That is so cool.
Yep. And our pilot was pretty legit. He didn't look that old. He might have been in his, mid-30s. But he'd been a pilot for over 20 years. Because in Alaska, you can apparently get your pilot's license before your driver's license. 14 is when you can get your pilot's license.
Dang. Did not know
and
that.
And legally, you can land a plane anywhere inside Alaska. It does not matter.
That's cool.
So you can land on a road, you can land...
Yeah.
5 people in Alaska has a pilot's license.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's high.
And when you go by the airport and see how many bush planes are all sitting out there, you would absolutely understand that, wow, a lot of people fly in Alaska.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah, man.
Makes me wonder if the dude in New York who landed a plane twice in front of the same bar was from Alaska.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have a story to tell you about what I would consider and what our guide considers the best bush pilot on that has ever existed on planet Earth.
All right. Let's hear it.
Oh crap, I accidentally skipped this cutscene. Anyways, wait, why is this? I can't pause this. Damn it. Hold on a sec.
Press the options button.
Well, no, I'm on like high render cinematic cutscene.
Can't you pause that?
It won't let me. No, it won't let me.
The options button?
Nope, it won't let me. I'm trying right now. Won't happen.
Okay.
Just give me a second.
Sure. Ah, great. This freaking elemental is throwing off my grinding groove.
Where are you at?
I'm at, where is this? I am in Paramina Rift.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah.
If that is indeed how you say it, because Final Fantasy is weird about pronunciation.
I think we called it Paramina, but I think, yeah, Paramina would work.
Yeah, Paramina.
Is that how they say it in the game?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I honestly don't remember that one. But
Okay.
you eventually got Mount Veroni safe, so...
Yeah, I found it and saved my data there. And then I left to go grind some more. Because that's what this game is about.
Because I'm grinding.
Can I tell you, I actually don't mind grinding in this game.
Yeah, it's not bad, especially when you can double speed it.
Hack slash, hack slash, hack slash!
You have your macros running, so...
Alright, Fran, come out here. You have a crazy bow. Let's do this. Is somebody scuba diving? What is that sound?
I don't know.
Not me.
Not me.
You're rearranging?
Alright, this playthrough is going a little bit better. I don't think I'm going to make it to a point, and I want to go ahead and advance the story.
You're becoming rather faint on the microphone there, Vass.
Oh, I think it's because I'm becoming increasingly more horizontal. I'm starting to get a little sleepy.
Okay.
I'm close to calling it a night.
You totally can. We're not keeping you here.
No, but this game is...
Ain't that the truth?
This game.
It's so awesome!
It's alright.
Oh. Damn! Damn, okay, babe, alright, damn, shit. I'm getting a little ABAB, like, beratement over here.
Really?
Yeah. Getting, like, your face comments and, some other things that are a little less unmentionable.
So what, like cheap insults?
We can go with that, yeah. Very, very Archer-esque.
Is it because you're playing poorly? What's the reason?
I'm not even playing. It's a cutscene right now. We just got to Balthier's ship. Damn.
Oh, okay. And you're hauling ass.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, that double speed thing. Shit.
All right.
I'm like super digging it. I haven't been grinding enough, though.
Yeah, you really need to do that. That was my downfall. When I played this game originally.
Yeah, well, I'm not making that mistake this time. I'm certainly... I've spent a fair amount of time grinding, like, to the point where it feels... Shut up!
Are you telling...
not familiar with...
Are you telling your future wife to shut up?
Hold on, I heard the little one-liner of telling your future wife to shut up. What's going on?
Yeah? I mean... I don't plan on living too much longer, so...
You need to watch out, man. I mean, I know you asked her to marry you and all, but I'm not entirely sure how you know how it works.
I think it's more of like a learn as you do kind of a thing.
Okay.
I mean,
you have what we call hard work ahead of you.
A lot of hard work.
Like Mount St. Helen or like Mount Everest? Or Hawaii.
Okay, oh man. Oh, I can't say that on stream. Never mind.
Save it for another time.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, back to the topic I was originally talking about, since that's more interesting than this. The best bush pilot that I think in the world, because it's a real thing. This really happened. It's not fiction. He only died in the late 80s, I think. So it's not too far back. So this bush pilot, who had flown for I think over 25 years after moving up from the States, because he fell in love with Alaska. And he just flew all the time. And he flew everywhere. He basically went and did everything. He was an all-weather, all-extreme pilot. Super seasoned, could do it all. Taken just about every load of equipment and people, and yeah. So he was taking several scientists at the time to go do an expedition. So, he took like 1-2 guys out. And he came back to his post station and saw that another expedition of people was taking this boat, I think there was about 8 of them, into a specific stream of water that ran very fast, and I believe it was called Devil's Canyon.
Oh, wonderful.
So obviously, its name fit its description. And the pilot was like, I think you guys should not do this with this boat, because he, had looked the boat over and is like, I don't believe this is a boat fit to do this. And they're like, no, it's fine. We're gonna go do this, and he's
it's
like,
not
okay, whatever. And so the pilot, just let him do their thing and gave him, told him to watch out, but he's like, all right, it's on you. So he gets another passenger load that was heading across the very river that these guys were go boating in. And so he kind of looked, down as he's flying these other guys. He didn't really see the people, but he saw pieces of the boat.
Oh, great.
So he quickly landed and let those other guys off at their destination, flew back again and started circling, and actually saw an embankment where several people were laid out on the ground. They're stranded. And so they were alive, but there's nowhere to land. And the river's running pretty briskly in that area. So what he did... since the river, let me get this right. So the river's running real hard, and at the point where they settled, it was a little calmer. So it's not like the big white-capped, class 4 rapids or anything like that.
Yeah.
So there was no good place to land. So he flew up the river from them, landed his pontoon plane in the river, facing against the flow of the river, and kept the plane running above idle and steered.
God damn.
But there was nowhere else to take off because it wasn't smooth enough for takeoff. So he floats backwards another 2 miles down calmer water and then is able to take off. He gets the guy back to the base and goes back and does this another 7 more times for each guy.
Wow.
7?
He gets all of them back to the main base after accomplishing this feat 7 more times.
What?
Good lord.
Yep.
Wow.
Your skill for real.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Whew.
All right, yeah, I'm not gonna question his bad attitude
Piloting
there.
skills. Yeah.
Surprised he didn't fly his way out of death.
Well, he wasn't stupid, but he was friggin' good. You are now free to enter Lowtown. Thanks.
Yay!
Lowtown and the XII Waterway.
Oh, what am I not doing? I'm on double speed.
No, stop, Milo. No. Dog, leave my hand alone.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Lowtown is the location of the chest I should not open.
Yeah, it's in front of old Dalin's place. Did you hear what? You were here when Vass said that there were other ways to get the Zodiac.
I did say there's other ways, but
okay.
if this way is relatively easy if I just don't open that chest.
He has a point.
I mean, I'm gonna do it the hard way, so.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can make a couple shortcuts. Just a few.
Okay, fine. So, Vast, I've got another question if you're still around.
Mm-hmm.
When you choose another class for a character,
mm-hmm.
and say you choose, like, a magic class, can you run the items from one class and use the magic from another? Or do you have to switch classes?
I haven't gotten that far into the game yet.
I would think it's all combined.
Yeah, but I was about to say, I think it's all combined because in the previous game, as long as you unlock the license for that skill, you can use it across the board.
Yeah, I think once the license is just adds to your queue of stuff.
Alright. That makes me happier.
There's gonna be some kind of things you want to look out for in terms of like your magic armor versus your heavy armor versus your light armor combination things there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like again, it's been a while since I've played, but there's certain armors that just pair better with your weapons. Like you'll get more attack, and higher.
Defense.
Oh my gosh, what is the? Yes. No. Like HP, depending on the different things that you wear. So I think there's a couple of combinations that'll go really well together.
Alright. So I'm gonna bust out a phrase that Jason and Tom used during Final Fantasy XIII every 10 seconds. Synergisto!
Yes, we did.
I forgot about synergy. Oh. That was a good seminar.
Because that's the perfect way to say that on how they valued that very thing.
Synergist.
Quick! You gotta go with the synergist!
One synergy.
Ooh, what's in here? Garam's Waterway? I don't think I should go down there yet.
That's Garam's Waterway.
Garam's? Can you go down there at a low level?
Yeah.
It's where you go to kill more rats.
It's filled with rats and seekers. Which are bats, by the way.
Yeah. Did you grow your party any before going down there? I don't remember the order to some of this.
You go out, kill the tomato, come back, you get Pinello, and then Balthier and Fran. Or you get Balthier and Fran, and then Pinello shows up later, or something like that.
Yeah.
You get Pinello when you go to Giza.
Yeah.
Okay, I still need to do that then, because I just now got to the lower level, and I haven't progressed it any, so...
Gotcha.
I'll do that.
I would suggest if you're doing the level up route to level up.
There's so many people in here.
Oh, level up before?
Well, I was gonna say level up a little bit before you get Pinello, because when you have people in your party, you split the XP, and when it's just you, get all the XP. And so then when they join you at your level plus extra.
I see. Well, then I will give the waterways just a spin.
all coming back.
I am Ashelia.
So the more you level up beforehand, the better.
Daughter of Ramanas.
I like it.
I used to try and get to 10, but
better to carry on the
I don't think I'm gonna make it this time.
than she who
I think I might get to level
the
8 and then just
shard.
What level even am I? It's a good question.
Restored is known to
I am level 3.
Grand Kiltius, then give us your blessing.
Everybody starts somewhere.
Yep.
This is something you might
But there's no rats here.
My little emperor
There
waits.
is nothing.
You called and I have come.
Is this a door? Yes, it is.
This is the man I wanted you to meet.
Securely closed. Can't get
Believe
through.
it or not, he is a member of the noble house Grace, rulers of the Rosarian Empire.
Alright. What time is it anyways?
It's 9:52 here.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm probably gonna come back and get on. But not for too long, since I'm trying to wean myself into appropriate time sleeping schedules.
I'm probably gonna have to go and get something to eat too. Good night, Vast. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
Oh, good night, Vast. Pleasure to meet you.
Indeed.
Hop on more.
Until next time.
Great.
Stunning is Dalmasca's desert blue.
There she goes.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Too late. She's gone.
Yeah, she's already.
In Rosaria,
I know.
Al Cid. They dream
A little late.
As usual.
Join with Empire.
Just a bit.
Ooh.
The way will open for new Idris
alright.
in our time.
Grand
Good magic
Kiltius,
show,
you speak
finally.
much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Grand Kiltius, I was told my
The
coming
door
here
is
would
tightly
prevent
shut.
this war. I was to assume my father's throne and announce the restoration of Dalmasca. Treat with
My
the
gosh,
Empire
I
for
just remember there
peace,
being
and
so much
persuade
to this
the
game.
resistance to stay
Yeah,
their
there's a
hand.
lot.
I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
That is not an understatement.
So here's an age-old question, fellas. How do friends' high heels work?
Okay, I couldn't quite figure it out, and I think the rendering right there is a little bit off, and so you can't quite make it out what's
Okay.
going on. But they're thin. They're really
Yeah,
thin.
no shit.
Well, so aside from that, I think her toes stick out the front.
Yeah, they do.
Her nails do.
Yeah. Okay.
Then what? If Lady Ash were to extend her hand in friendship, perhaps I
As
could
he
then
says,
persuade
homegirl
the
needs to
Emperor.
clip him.
His Excellency
Well,
will
she-
But they're
face
filed
peacefully.
to nice points, so
Yeah,
when
she's
she
a rabbit
roundhouse kicks
person.
them, she can take them out. It's like a second
And
weapon.
her
Our-
strike, I believe, is her move, right?
Doesn't she do like this backflip thing?
Yeah,
if
she
melees
can.
somebody? Yeah, so she's basically like slicing them with her nails.
What possible cause could we have to lay hand on our Emperor? A deception and an outrage. The Senate will not stand for this.
A viper amongst our senators?
With Chairman Gregoroth as its head. With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice
Demented
but to
merchant.
authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as order.
Spare me your lies. I see the serpent coiled here before me.
Grace, you speak too freely.
Zargabath. Do not tell me you join in his mama's farce.
With Rosaria poised to invade at any moment, our leader must have a free hand.
I don't want to quit yet
The
because
once
I
great
need to
House
get to a
Solidor
good
is
save
now
spot.
reduced to myself and my dear brother
It
Larsa.
autosaves, if
Surely
that
you would not
helps
go
you
so
at
far.
all.
But does the autosave? It doesn't.
Solidor, as
So on the
judge
file that you
magistra of the
save,
law,
is you just
I
load
hereby
that
place
one?
you
It's
under
auto-saving to
arrest.
that latest file you saved at.
There's an
Probably.
autosave slot that you can't, like, save over.
It was the very
Oh,
Ministry
okay.
of Law which you serve. Do you see it now, Drace? When you
I
bared
see.
your sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword at the law.
You wear the mama's motley well, Bergen.
Oh, Dallin.
Zargabath, take the Alexander. You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
Sire.
Your Excellency.
I forgot
Lord
how
Larsa was
many
placed under my
thousands of
charge.
gambits it seems there are.
Oh? Perhaps you mistook
There
your
are a
orders,
lot.
then. I can see no other explanation
And
for
I
why
just
you were
recently
reporting
got
and
enough money to
conjecturing
go
on my
over
doings
to the
my
Gambit
late
store and
father.
purchase them
Your
all,
Excellency.
so I didn't need to do that
Begging
anymore.
for scraps at the Emperor's table. Would you serve another master, Hound?
Yeah, I just upgraded like all weaponry and defense, so I'm trying to make do with the leftover makeshift.
She has been tried and found guilty.
Your Excellency, I beg you reconsider.
But yeah.
I've gotten to the point where I'm running around with like 100 grand in my pocket. So
we can fix that problem real fast.
Money is no object right now.
Do it.
Ow.
I cannot. Live, Gabrantha. Protect the young lord. Protect Larsa.
My God, how long is this cutscene?
Forever.
Pray be quick.
Now to go to the Giza Plains.
Yeah.
How soon is it? I would assume it's pretty soon until I get some party members here.
Yeah, the Giza Plains is where you get Penelo. And after you sneak into the palace, you get Balthier and Fran.
Yeah, I remember that part. Because they rescue you.
Yeah.
And so House Solidor
Saves
lives
your
on.
butt.
Let us suppose you approach the Empire
Another
with a
cutscene.
peaceful resolution. The late Emperor Grammys would have led
I'll never get tired of those.
Were you at my place when I played
Here's a crystal.
Metal Gear Solid 4, I think? Guns of the Patriots.
Yes.
Do you remember how many cutscenes were in that game?
Yeah. A bajillion.
The last cutscene in the game was a feature film. It was like
yeah.
It was like
yeah,
90 minutes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. That game is like 60%
long.
cutscene. It consisted of you running from one cutscene to the other. That's it.
Oh,
Gotta find my way to the next cutscene.
I mean, the story was crazy because it was a Metal Gear Solid game. But it looked good, and it played alright, I guess.
Oh yes, the Imperial First Fleet stands ready.
But at that point, why don't you just make a movie?
And there is more.
Right?
The second caravan expedition is being called in to replace the missing 8th, so there will be no gaps. The largest force ever seen.
And then.
Well, before I continue this anymore, I gotta go get something to eat, and I'll be back on.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll stay in the party. I'll just
I spoke to you of my
Actually, no. I'm gonna put it in sleep. I'll be back on.
Should I become queen of
Okay.
Taraska now, powerless
I
as
may or
am?
may not be here when you get back.
Well, let's see. It's like 10 o'clock now, so if I get back on, it'll only be for like another hour or two.
Okay.
Of which you dream.
All right. Be back later.
All right.
Later.
To wield power against power. Truly, the words
Man, this
of a human
dude's
child.
teeth are fucked up.
I am descended from the Dynast King himself.
Which dude?
This Kiltius, the Grand Kiltius guy?
Seek you the other power,
It seems like he's
okay.
half goat.
Does such a thing exist?
Journey across the Paramana
Oh.
rift to the still shrine of Mary.
I want to make a joke, but I
There
shouldn't.
rests the gift he entrusted to the Grand Kiltius of his time. Seek it out.
So this guy just said Paramana, so I'm gonna go with Paramana.
Through Nethicite.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Why he would entrust
Paramina
the power to
Rift.
destroy Nethicite, the instrument of his greatness, to another, and not to his own progeny,
So,
I cannot say.
I don't know why I just remembered this, but now that everyone's gone, of course I would. So, remember, we were trying to figure out what the hell the Firefly amulet accessory is for?
Halfway? Were we doing that yesterday?
No, the one that reduces your experience gained to 0.
Yeah.
So if you put it on, it like gives all of the experience to just that one person who doesn't have it. So if you put like 2 on.
Oh, okay. You can power level one guy really, really fast if you have 2 of them.
Right. And I think it matters more for like bosses than it does like other stuff. Like that's where you'd get like a super duper boost.
Gotcha. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What am I gonna eat? I'm hungry.
We ordered a pizza and pasta that was really good.
Well, I had a really nice steak today, so anything... Okay, so there's this place called Murphy's Steakhouse, and it is in a town that's about 20 minutes away from Bastrop, and it's in this town called Winchester. And
like
Winchester, Winchester consists of 2 churches, 6 houses, an ice cream parlor, and Murphy's.
Alright.
And we've been going there off and on over the years, you know, a special event or something like that. Their prices are really good for steaks. Like, you can get a... I didn't know this existed until I went to Murphy's. You can get a 12-ounce New York strip for like $17 there.
What?
Yeah. And
damn.
It's good every single time. The char is amazing. The cuts are phenomenal. The cooking is great. It's like cut and dry and nice, clean, old-fashioned place where they're like, all right, you get a steak, they give you a baked potato, and they give you a trip to the salad bar, and you have infinite amounts of refills on your tea.
Nice.
And that's all it is. And it's amazing.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, I am going to disappear and get something to eat.
Okay.
I don't think I'll be back on tonight, but I will be on tomorrow, except for when Game of Thrones comes on, because Game of Thrones.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what my schedule looks like tomorrow for sure. Desi and her maid of honor are going to be busy, and so her maid of honor is bringing her boyfriend, so I'll probably be hanging out with him.
Okay.
I don't know what that's going to lead to.
Yeah, it's no big deal, man. You hop on whenever.
No worries.
Yeah. All right. See you later, dude.
Now.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye, Desiree. I will see y'all later.